What is going on? What is going on? We are doing some work today. Come in, hang out, chill out, crack a Red Bull, and get some work done.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. So, yeah. Come work and hang out, come chat and hang out. We're just going to be hanging here for a while. Let me make sure we're running correctly. No audio problems or vision problems this time.
Yeah, pull up my phone.
I think it looks like it's going.
Looks like it's going
So far,
swimmingly.
so good.
Looks like it's going
Sounds good.
swimmingly.
So good. Okay, I can turn that down.
Yes, it did. Sounded good.
So no one's in here yet, but hey, we're just gonna kind of hang for a while. Mike might be playing video games,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be working.
I didn't sleep last night. I found my newfound love for video game again. So
video game.
I mean, I did sleep, but a couple hours.
I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and he was still out here playing video games. I was like, oh, you're gonna be nice and awake to work today.
Yes.
No, actually, he's working though on something else.
Yes, I've been hard at work though.
Yes, he really has been. So I can't even say anything. This is my work back here today, Saturday, because he's got his stuff going on
tomorrow.
Facebook.
Yeah, tomorrow, Monday, maybe even today.
Well, tell him what you've been working on.
Well, I've been working on my 670 MXCHO, the Mosquito project from Flippin' Mike. So
I don't. If people don't know what you're talking about, you should just say the word.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a 1999 MXC 670 HO snowmobile.
Snowmobile.
Just
say snowmobile.
It's a really nice snowmobile, and I picked it up last year for really cheap, and fixed it up, drove it around, did a bunch of stuff to it, and I'm gonna sell it and make a really good profit on it.
Yeah.
So, it looks like we got a
Dallas flipping.
Dash.
Dash
is coming in.
What up, Dash?
What up, party people?
Going on? We hear you?
I am.
No audio from the Dash yet. That's okay.
Oh,
we got video. Hello, KT.
Can you hear me now?
KT Treasure. As I said, I'm going to be off today. I've got about 3 hours of sleep, or 2. I don't know. I've gotten very little compared to I normally get.
Very little. But no, he has been working on his snowmobiles. He has 2 snowmobiles for sale right now. 2 tractors.
Yep, I got it. About 3 tractors I could sell. I got 4 4-wheelers in the shop. I could sell 2 or 3 of them. I got 1 mini bike, if that's yours, and what the heck, a dozen push mowers, 3 or 4 snow blowers. Yeah, I got a mountain, a pile of stuff that I got to work on. But yes, it's gonna be a good one. But they're starting to sell. I posted the snowmobile up last night, or no?
And we've been getting
last night, and I've gotten
tons,
about 30 messages so far on it, and I posted it probably 10 different areas on Marketplace, and then 1 area on Craigslist. I got 2 scammers hit me up right away, trying to ask, hey, I can send you a cashier's check, and then I can have someone come pick it up. I'm like, dude, you ain't cracking my bank account. Sorry. Have a nice day. You want to come get my product? There's people in line waiting to pick it up. You want to come pick it up? I can give you my address. You can come pick it up.
Right.
But you probably don't want to meet me face to face if you're trying to rob me.
You got audio over there, Dash?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
We got no audio. Yep.
Okay.
No audio.
Let's say hi to Jonathan. Jonathan is outsourcing. Go get it, Jonathan.
Go get it, bud.
Thank you. What's going on, Kim? My one chip challenge friend. We are we're gonna do that together. We're not gonna die. We're gonna live, and
I gave up on the.
we're gonna be amazing at it.
I gave up on the hot pepper challenge.
I just let's see. I just looked at it last night. It is a public video. We have a hot pepper challenge that me and him did about, gosh, it's probably 2 years ago now. We look back in my old videos before we started reselling. We have a hot pepper challenge on there, and I whooped him. So
Yeah, she did.
I whooped him.
She did.
Can you hear me now?
Right.
No.
We just bought.
Or wait, do we not have speakers plugged in here? Is that the problem?
Is that the problem? Is it us?
You probably are. We can probably hear you, but we don't have speakers plugged in because.
Did you unplug
I was
them?
editing. She was editing. Yeah, there's no speakers plugged in.
Okay, it wasn't you this time.
Hey, but at least the volume.
At least everybody could hear us,
everybody
right?
can hear you too. So we're just like, we can't hear them.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to be a little off. I did plan on sleeping in today, but I did not plan on having that reaction immediately to the
Look at that. We
sales
got
of the snowmobile.
Okay, yeah. No, it was just us.
Yep.
It was just us. Okay, I got to finish reading this, though. We just did at Pallet Store, bought pallet and split 2 pallets with Hudson and Avery's, and they each bought their own. That's awesome.
Nice.
I've always wanted to do pallets. I've been interested in it, but we haven't done it yet, so I will have to check those out.
I would love to do a pallet, but I don't want to do like the little, well, I want to get like a big one. So
we're going to crush it.
Yes, for sure. Go get it. Go get that money.
No, she's talking about the one chip challenge.
Oh. See, I'm going to be way off, so.
I'm nervous about it. I'm going to order it today or tomorrow. I've looked at a couple different places. Just I got to see there's some cheaper ones. So
go out.
Not that they're really expensive. I just don't want to. If I can get it for cheaper, obviously I'm going to. So I might check the gas station too. See if they have any
gas station. No, we're gonna do a good one. We're not gonna.
No, they Kim had some she saw some at the gas station, but she said it was like a mom and pop gas station.
Okay.
I was thinking a couple of those 2 that are kind of like out in the boonies a little bit towards Oregon that way. They might actually have them there. So we're gonna
Okay. That's what's like.
Oh no, I'm ordering it.
What was that, Dash?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can hear
Okay.
you.
Oh no, it was
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was talking and she's talking to me, so I didn't know if you could hear me. Continue, please.
Yeah, no, it was totally on us.
Yeah, because I remember I was editing and then Amber was editing.
Yeah, and somebody didn't plug it back in, so that's okay. Because we always switch it from speakers to headphones when we're editing. So
yeah, especially if the kids are around and stuff like that. When
and
we're
the
dogs are loud when you're trying to edit.
Yeah.
Or someone's watching TV.
Yeah, she said check the odd gas stations. That's what I'm saying. They have that one that's out like in the boonies at Oregon. They might have.
Which gas station is that? The Sunco?
Sunoco? The one that they've just remodeled, but it's still like really crappy. But they have like different stuff in there.
Yeah,
so,
I've been going to that gas station for like some years.
Oh, it's been there
it's completely different, but yeah, it's pretty junky inside still. Sunoco.
Katie said it's been so fun. YouTube collab weekend and still going. That's amazing. I haven't done a YouTube collab in a while. See, our last one was when Johnny showed up at our house.
Yeah.
He surprised us at our house.
Yep, the one before that was with Johnny and Chuck.
Then that was when we met Johnny, Chuck, and Frugal. I don't think we've met anybody else since then. We're going to have to do some more YouTube collabs. Definitely.
Yes, we will.
So.
Don't come to the Walmarts down here. You ain't going to find nothing.
No.
Ours have been pretty bare around here, but we found some good scores.
Yes. Yesterday we finally did, but I only took a certain amount of money with me because we went to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, because we're dollar store hopping. So.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't want to. I'll go crazy at a dollar store if I have too much money. So I only brought a certain amount. And so then I was like, no, I got to stop at Walmart. I got to see what's going on there because it's been so bare the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks. And then finally, they started to get some stuff on clearance again, and we found some stuff. And Legos are starting to go on clearance. but they're not as low as we would want them to be yet. So I'm going to
And they're
keep an
pretty
eye out.
scarce still. They're not as bare as they were on our last videos, but they're still pretty scarce.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that were for sale. It was like all the ones that are clearance were pretty much gone. And then the Batmobile one I
cheaper
bought.
ones, anyways, they were. But I mean, there were some higher dollar ones, but I wasn't willing to pay the price for them yet. They need to go lower. So.
Yeah, the last bigger one was at $30. We turned into $70.
Yep.
So that's a pretty good investment. I'm not going to pay $115 to make $150.
Exactly.
I'd rather pay the $30 to make the 70 four times.
Yep.
That profit margin is what we've been really paying close attention to this year.
Right.
Yeah, let's try to keep that profit margin up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem I'm running into is at thrift stores, they're pricing it like Amazon or eBay, and the whole thing is it's a freaking thrift store. Okay.
I know, it's insane.
So like, you're not gonna get. This woman said that she had these little there were salt and pepper shakers, and they're like black face kind of things. She said that somebody came in there and spent $450 on some salt and pepper shakers of like Aunt Jemima looking thing, and I thought like, what? It's a thrift store. She's like, yeah, this lady came in there and she bought them, and so she was pricing some more. And I said, my mom would like those. My mom collects like Hummels and things like that. And she's like, well, I'm gonna price them at $175.
Wow.
It's a thrift store, and sure enough, they're in the show.
No, they're getting hip. They're getting really hip. We've started noticing this change over the last year at the thrift stores.
I haven't been going to them because the ones around here are pricing everything so high.
The ones around here aren't very bad, but there's one in Madison downtown Willie Street, and they were having a puzzle event or a game event, and they advertised that they're selling all their games and that. Well, they went through and they marked up their games for the sale.
Exactly.
And then when I tried to make a deal with the lady, she had a Pokemon book, which is a really nice book with a lot of cards in it. But it was like, not completely full or whatnot. It was just someone's personal collection, but there's a lot of older school cards. But every single card, they had looked up and priced every single card. And at first I grabbed the book and I was like, hey, let me make you a deal on this. Let me offer you, I'll give you, I said $40. And she was like, oh, well, you can buy $40 worth of cards. I was like, no.
Yeah, she's gonna take you out to the woodshed and put you down right there. That's
and I'm like, I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. Well, the counter lady, she was like, oh, that sounds like it could be fair. She's like, that sounds like, if I buy the whole book. Then manager came out and she was like, no, I spent all my time pricing that. You're gonna buy it, and guess what? That book's still sitting in that glass case right now.
Yeah,
because no one's gonna pay you
$100 and whatever
it was. Yeah, no, it was like it'd been like $300-400 or something for the whole book.
Maybe some serious collectors.
I mean, if I sat all day,
there wasn't even that high dollar of cards in there to begin with.
But that's I'm guilty of this, and I don't know if you want to come over here and speak to this about
because I'm not knowledged on it, so I don't deal with that stuff if I don't know.
I can look at it and tell you what's what, but this is a good example. So this is a Wii Fit game. It's called The Biggest Loser, and it's compatible with the Wii Fit board. I don't know if you know what that is. You guys had a Wii, you played Wii Fit.
I got some of the Wii Fit boards. No, I
are like cancer. It's everywhere, and nobody wants it.
Yep.
And we go in thrift stores. I was in several this morning when I do my morning things on Saturday. Go to the post office. I hit the same thrift stores every week. Go eat lunch and then hit the other ones. Guys, I'm not joking with you when I tell you that you cannot give those things away. I get them at garage sales. I get them at whatever, and you could not give me a Wii Fit board because it is like cancer. Nobody wants it, and it's everywhere.
They're horrible. I didn't know at first, and I bought like 3 of them.
No, we had a stack.
There was 3.
Yeah.
And I had no idea, and I couldn't get them to sell. And then I realized how freaking heavy they are, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to.
That's probably why they ship. But then when Johnny was up,
Johnny came and
we gave him a lot deal on a whole.
We gave him a huge deal, and that was just kind of part of it.
Sucker born every minute.
Make a pile. Give me $40.
Right. He made it. He got a lot. But yeah, I did the same thing. I kept seeing them all over the place, and I was like, "Oh, they're selling them for real cheap. Cool, I can flip these." But no one wants them.
Like I said, this is like the only game I haven't listed in my death pile right here with some Skylander stuff. But like it's unfortunate because like the thrift stores see that and they're like, oh, $25.99, $14.99. Like, bro, you can't even sell one for like $10. Like, you know, I could give it to you, and what are you gonna do with it? You're gonna be like, hey, $30, and they're gonna be like, I give you $1.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, and it's crazy because it used to not be like that. You used to be able to, haggle at the thrift store a bit, and they got so much inventory coming in, so much piling up. It's like, get that stuff out there. People in need
It's
don't
supposed
need
to be, and that's the thing, though, and that's what makes me
don't
upset
need a
the most.
$300 salt shaker.
Yeah.
People don't. This is for people
Yeah.
in need. They need the
Yep.
quarter salt shakers. Might price them
That's
out a quarter,
what-
give someone a chance to make a profit here and there. It's gonna get it off your shelf.
Yep, and that's what bothers me the most. Is it's supposed to be for people in need.
We're not buying the stuff that people need. We're buying the stuff people want from there.
Right.
That's a good point, Mike. It's not what people want; it's what people need. And Goodwill, I don't know if you know this. Goodwill has an eBay store where they get all the good stuff, the better stuff, and they list it on eBay. That's not a joke. You can find it on Instagram. They sell all the Nintendo, the PlayStation, Xbox, all the really good stuff goes to Goodwill Corporate, and they list it on eBay.
Yeah.
Wow. I can see that, though.
Well, back in the day, too, I remember I used to be able to haggle them, as I was saying. Now everything's like, nope. And then they got all this inventory piling up, probably a ton of it going to the dump or trash when it's getting cycled and renewed.
Please. Thank you.
Katie asked if we are liking Amazon. Yes, for the most part. Most of me is up here. There's a part of me that's down here a little bit still. Just because there's a lot to learn and a lot to figure out, and making sure that you are getting your and hitting those margins correctly. But now that I think we are on top of everything, and we've got everything set up to where we need to be for the money that we want to make, and we've been doing selling stuff between FBM and FBA, so that makes a difference in our profit. So yeah, it's definitely a lot to learn, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And I mean, you're going to have to invest some money. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's fine. If you, any kind of business venture, you're going to be investing money into it. When I go and I source my products and stuff, I have to invest money, travel, trailer, work loading, unloading.
Right.
So,
yep. It took us a little bit to learn everything, but we're now 3 months in. And I think we've got it down pretty well.
Figured out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just getting down to it and doing the recording of the sales to see where the money was going, how much money was coming in, how much money was going out, how much money was put in, how much money it came back off of what was put in. All sorts of variables that we didn't know about right away. So
yeah,
it's a learning process.
Well, and I mean, we're still very new to this type of reselling in general. We've been learning, through the last, year in 2 years almost. It'll be 2 years in March. When the pandemic hit, that's when we went reselling full time.
Yes.
For me, anyways.
Yes,
but he's always done like the snowmobiles and 4-wheelers and cars and stuff like that. So we were more used to that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, I have the lowest amount of cars I've ever had right now, and I think we only have 4.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. So
going back here.
We just sold 2.
Katie, I was going to ask you guys about FBA because I have another friend that invited me on his podcast, and that's almost all he does. So if it goes well with that, I want him to come and talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, when it comes to the teaching thing, I know Jonathan. I got a couple out there now. Okay, so I did one video about what was my last video?
FBA.
No, I'm in the nope, I'm in the middle of recording that. I'm in the middle of recording a video right now, FBA versus FBM. So that one will be out this week, Jonathan.
Yeah. The differences in the fees.
That one is coming.
Yeah.
There was one before that. Let me just look and see what.
I'm still learning too, but I hear it from her pretty much all day long. And I'm a numbers guy, so I always come in with the numbers and figure out the percentages.
The other
what
two,
we need to do.
I guess the other 2 videos I did were mostly about like Walmart clearance and kind of tips on how to be checking the clearance correctly and stuff like that. So I guess just the strictly Amazon videos will be coming this week. So yeah, that'll be FBM versus FBA. That'll be coming out first. And then the next one is going to be what is gated and ungated and how do you get ungated. I haven't had a title for it yet, but that one will be the next one after the other one. So teaching videos are coming. I just wanted to, learn a little bit for myself before I started doing videos, more videos like that, because I don't want to sound like a huge dumbass.
Just to make sure she knows what she's saying correctly.
When I do like educational videos, I do all my research beforehand. Like I take the stuff that I know and then I research more and I like write everything down on a notebook and I kind of go through the topic and make sure I'm hitting the important things that people are going to want to learn.
The stuff we should learn right away.
I don't just turn on the camera and just like spit out my knowledge. I do kind of have it laid out so that people are understanding and they can learn something, hopefully. You're welcome. Both of those should be out this week. The FBA versus FBM for sure will be out this week, which I think is one of the most important things because we weren't really seeing the difference when we first started. We weren't
stuff to buy stuff.
We weren't looking at all the differences, and now that we have that part figured out, things are going much smoother.
That's the biggest problem is that like when you really get into it, like I would buy anything that would make me a profit and I'd sit on it. And like today I had to pass on something because I knew it was $4 for a Brooder truck, which is a German like Playmobil kind of toy. It's high end. It was all there, but I thought I don't want to take this home. I don't want to store it. Yeah, it's $4. I can make $150 profit off this thing, but it's huge,
Right. Yeah.
And you got to make those mistakes to learn,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I kept telling myself. I got really frustrated with it for like a couple of weeks and I was like, oh, I'm not doing this correctly. So, I've messed up doing this, doing that. And I was like, nope, can't be like that.
Yep.
Gotta stay positive and tell myself this is how I'm learning is by doing it.
Yeah. So, and you can't really get discouraged because you gotta figure it out. You're not just gonna jump up in there and buy everything correctly and do everything correctly. Heck, we cleared out a hoarder house for free and ended up with like 80% in junk. And I'm talking, 8 truckloads of stuff.
Literally like a couple months after we started.
I spent hundreds of dollars on, storage, things to put on my property to store the stuff to go through it. And slowly.
But for what?
Yeah.
Slowly we got rid of it. It paid for all of the storage, containers and tents and stuff. And but there's still a lot of it left.
It took a long time, and there's still junk left 2 years later. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we had to learn, though, is not everything for free is, good for us. Because, just because we got the place to store it and the means to move it doesn't mean it's
should take
you
it.
Want to.
Yeah. Right. I mean, but when we got into the game, I was like, whatever, I can sell anything. I can sell everything. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can, but it's going to take 2 years to sell a little.
This is the instance of something I would have picked up. This is my mom got this for my daughter for Christmas, and I'm gonna put it on eBay. My daughter's only here like once or twice a week, and I don't want it. It's got tags on it. It's going on eBay, and like I would pick up stuffed animals like you wouldn't believe, and then I would sell like one out of the 50 that I bought for like crazy money, and then the other ones are like in a box in the garage because I don't want to look at them, and they're huge and they take up space, and some of them smell like smoke, and it's just.
We got some really big ones from when we were getting storage units, so those ones they don't sell. You can't they're just sitting down in our basement now because I'm like, I thought
life-size bear. I was gonna cut a hole into it.
I thought we'd be able to keep them and sell them, but no, we still have them 2 years later. So,
and Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies are like God's mistake.
Yep.
And like there are some.
I learned that one quickly because I was doing storage unit. We did storage units at first, and I was watching Grimes Finds, and he kept saying no Beanie Babies, no Beanie Babies. So I never got stuck with the Beanie Babies. I looked them up, and I was like, no, we're not going to make anything off of it,
Yeah, there's certain couple that will make you some good money, though, if you find them.
The thing is, don't go after Beanie Babies. Go after Beanie Babies with tag errors. So cheat code, life hack, whatever you want to call it. The ones that have the ear tag, wherever my ear is, I can't. Yeah, that's backwards. But the ear tag and the tush tag on their butts, if they're different dates, like 98, 99, those will sell for $10 to $20. But everything else, I think personally it's money laundering or like child trafficking. Like no Beanie Baby sells for $150,000.
Right. There was one that was listed like that, and I was like, what? How did that
And it's a
sell?
soul pump, like Princess Diana, mint in the box with like made in Taiwan. Like yes, it also smells like caviar. I don't give a crap what it smells like. It's something fishy's going on.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
no, I don't really miss the storage units too much. I do a little bit, but they're
I
fun. But it's
I do miss them though.
yeah,
I do.
yeah.
But I'm having more fun with retail arbitrage because I get frustrated with trying to sell older products. Like I'm just used products. I mean, because it's just so much easier to take brand new products, picture them, and list them. You don't have to clean them. You don't have to do nothing with, So like, I do miss it. Like I don't know if I'm gonna go back to it. I don't know.
So what's more cost effective? Is it more cost effective to go into a store, get it, scan an item, realize that you can pay $10 for it and sell it for $70 online, or is it better to buy something in bulk, dig through it, spend your time on Q-tips and Goo Gone and alcohol wipes and stuff like that? Like what's making more money?
Right now, the retail arbitrage is making us more money for
And
sure.
it's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
And you know what you're making.
But the thrill of just hunting and digging through that storage unit is like no other. It's such an amazing thrill. Like I really do enjoy it.
And I keep my eyes on them too. Like if I see a storage locker full of mini bikes or four-wheelers, jet skis, anything like that, I don't care what they look like, whatever. If I can get that thing cheap enough, I'm buying it because I can flip it.
Right.
I can sell it quick. So, and a lot of people don't want to deal with it because it's heavy motor machine. If they don't know how to fix it, they got to pay somebody to fix it or whatnot. If it doesn't have a key, what do I do?
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what I miss the most, though, is just the excitement and the thrill of not knowing what is in there. Like, you know a little bit, but you don't really know.
Until you dig through it.
I do miss that.
What's up, Kane, buddy?
What up, Kane? You know the deal.
You want to speak on the...
We got Awesome Storage Unit, our video that came out last night. I saw that. I didn't see it yet, but I saw it. Like it's in my watch list for later. See, and then KT always got their storage unit video, so then that's like makes me still want to do it because I watch theirs.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Wait, is KT the one that was on with Linda and Greg last night with the hot pepper challenge or whatever it was?
No, that's Kim from Adopted Retrospect.
Okay, that's right.
Yep.
KT isn't that
KT Treasures?
Yeah, Joby, right?
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
No. Their symbol is very similar. It's Jovi is finding treasures.
Finding treasures.
That's right.
And they have a very similar logo, so that's why it's confusing.
Yes.
But yeah, so I do miss that part of it, just the thrill. But I'm looking for that profit right now that I know
guaranteed profit.
Yeah. So.
But if you're in
a fun way to start though, when we first started reselling, I mean, we had no idea what we were doing. We had never done it before, and we just did it. So.
But you guys are kind of rural, right? Like not like totally in the city, because like my methodologies are like
we're not in the city at all.
Yeah,
like it's in town is a couple miles out, but we have 10 acres, and our neighbors each have 10, 20, 30 acre plots.
We can't see our neighbors.
Yeah.
So, but when you get to like the Walmarts or the Dollar Trees or wherever you guys are trying to retail arbitrage, there's not a lot of competition.
No.
Well, we're in Madison. We're going straight into the west side of Madison, south side of Madison, east side of Madison.
But I don't think there's that many in our area of Wisconsin. I have only seen one other time where we knew for a fact they were resellers because they had 2 cartloads.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 cartloads. But it's
not very often where I have
of the same thing
ran into other people doing it. So.
And I think there were Halloween buckets, or just little Halloween, pumpkin-shaped little buckets on clearance, and they bought like 2 or 3 full cartloads of them.
That's a long way to sit on that.
Yeah, well, they were probably buying them in the clearance for 50 cents a piece and turn around and sell them for $3 a piece, buy a couple hundred of them.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way I would do it because, you know, bulk, little investment.
Multiplying listings.
Multiplying your profit, even if it's 50 cents you're putting down or you're making $3, you're doing that 100 times over. It's $300. Like,
that's right.
By 200, I'm making $600.
Well, I think Don wants to talk about the unfortunate reality of the overpricing at thrift stores.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So, tell him.
Which part?
About I guess.
She gets on my nerves. I don't know. I don't like it when you go to a thrift store and you're clearly in a neighborhood where people are struggling to make ends meet. And you have somebody who's too busy looking on the internet at the most ridiculous places and wants to list things on there that they see from ridiculous sellers and put everything in the store at that price.
Bear in mind, these are not sold comps.
No, they're just random sellers asking for these outrageous prices, and they're listing everything in the store for those amounts. And it's like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's insane.
So they're trying to drive the prices up on the resale goods.
Yeah, but like I said, who's going to go into a thrift store and buy a day bed for $10,000?
Yeah.
No one. Nobody. No.
And a bed is something like you need. So that should be at low cost for the people who need it.
Yep. There was one good piece of furniture that we seen on the west side at St. Vinny's that was marked a little higher, but it was still marked reasonably. They had it marked up for about like $85 or $100, but it was like a $500 nice dresser, armoire type thing. I'm not a furniture person, so I don't know the exact term for the piece of furniture. But it was the big dresser style, and I looked it up, you know, because it was an old 1800s.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
It was an old 1800s brand. I could have got $450 to $600, depending on the buyer. But that's something, too, you're going to sit on for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to make $400 or $500, $400 or something, but still, you're going to sit on it for until the right person
like, not everybody can store that. Like, that's my thing, is if I had a warehouse, I would be buying every single shitty piece of furniture.
And that's the plan.
And that's the problem that we had when we first started, because we had so much space. We were like, we can get anything we want, you know. But
we got trucks and trailers and space, and
that's one of the reasons why we got into reselling. Besides the fact that the pandemic happened and I lost my job, I was already kind of doing some reselling before that. And but we were like, well, we have the space for it, so we don't have to worry about that. We have the trailers, we have the trucks for it, we don't have to worry about that.
I was always running a manual labor job doing landscaping.
So it was very easy for us to just go and grab whatever, because we knew we had space for it. So
and the means to move it.
Right.
That pisses me off. Is it's like if you go on the Craigslist section, if you live in a major metropolitan area, there's free stuff every day. And not all of it is good. But the thing is, you could get, that I saw this morning when I got on Craigslist, they had some really cool furnitures, like desks and like tables and stuff. And I'm like, if I had the ability to go and pick it up, which I don't have a truck, I've got a Corvette and a Mercedes. Like, what am I going to do? Like, throw it on top of the car and go? No.
Throw it on the roof of the Corvette and tie it down.
Yeah. No, like, it's not going to work. But if I had a truck and like a team of guys and somewhere I could store stuff, like, I would be going and picking up hot tubs and tables and everything that no one else is doing. And then I would be like, look, we've got this stupid warehouse with some stupid crap in it. Like, come and give me your money. I'll make you a really good deal. And somebody who actually needs a table or wants a table or, a hot tub or whatever the hell that I have in my warehouse, I want it gone.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem I'm seeing with people that sell on Poshmark. Like, I get on Instagram and I see all these people that, like, I sell on Poshmark and I like clothes and I sell like Gucci and Nike. I don't really give two craps about you or your mama's dog or whatever the heck you're doing on Poshmark. It's the fact that they're ungrateful. And this is why. And if you're one of those people that are doing that, well, I hope I piss you off. Because when you get something for $5 that's worth $500, which I'm not guilty of, I do it all the time. I find really good stuff. And then they get an offer for like $300 and they're like $700. And they counter and they counter and they counter. The whole thing is, you're in business to make money. If you paid $5 for it and someone wants to give you $300 for it, shut up and take their money.
Yeah. I would be taking that money.
I'm a firm believer of that too. Especially doing my snowmobiles and snowboards and stuff, especially when I look at the person. you know, I could feel the person right away. Like I sold a riding lawnmower to a guy, originally had up for $450. He was like, at $300. I was like, come on over, man. And I let him take it for like $250 because I was like, nah. But if it was, you know, someone he had to borrow a friend's truck, he was a younger guy, you know, if it was just a, you know, he wasn't set up, you know, as well as a lot of people who are buying a ride lawnmower. So I was like, all right. So I was like, yeah, I'll give him to him for $250. I sold the same kind of thing to a different guy for $350, $400, just because he came, built nice truck, blah blah, ramps, brand new this, brand new that, had, you know, had plenty of money, didn't want to argue about price, whatever. Boom, cash in hand, here you go. Because some people have it like that. Some people don't. Some people do, and you always want to give someone a good deal.
Thanks for coming in.
You're making money either way.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
But
That's
that's
how
the
you keep
thing.
people
Like,
coming
you're really
back.
helping someone, or you're fulfilling a bottom line. That's my thing. Is that like when you're doing something good for someone? Like I remember this one time a couple years ago. Like I said, I've been in guitars, wink wink, for a long time. And I've bought and sold and traded guitars. And this couple came down like 2 hours. Like I call it South Oklahoma because I'm in like North Texas, but where they came from was literally South Oklahoma, and they drove almost 2 hours to buy a guitar from me. And I said, you know what? It's the day before Christmas. I'm going to give you $100 off. And I really? I said, yeah. Why?
Yeah.
I said, because like you guys came all this way. You really want the guitar. You're going to take care of it. You're going to love it. And it's my Christmas gift to you. And like they gave me a hug and they were very excited. And it feels good to help someone else, to give them a thing. And like the whole thing is like, I'm not trying to get rich off of selling something. And there's nothing wrong with being a human being and being nice to someone else.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
$100.
I mean, I'm
snowmobile
definitely
flip.
trying to get rich.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You're doing a good job.
But no, I totally agree. I do that all the time. You know, it makes me feel good to, like, I've had people message me and be like, they wanted something and it sold, and I'll tell them, look, it already sold. This is like local stuff. But this morning I was down in my inventory room and I found some more of the same stuff that the lady wanted. And so I messaged her and I was like, look, I have more. I know you wanted these, and I know they sold this morning, but if you're still interested, I have more. So I kind of made that effort to go down there, look to see if I had more of them, and sure enough, I did.
Just try to please the customer too.
Right.
And I, as same similar situation, I've got a $100 snowmobile, and I put very minimal work into it. It was worth about $1,500-$1,600, you know, average going rate. When I got it going, these guys came up 2 hours from south, come pick it up. They asked me a bunch of questions. They bought a bunch of tools. I showed them how to test all the stuff on it, and I think I had it post up for 1,000. I told them, no, just 900, and that's fine. I make my money off of it. I made $700-$800 for something that I did barely had to do any work to.
Right.
So $700 on it. You know, I spent 100 and took 900, so that's 800 in my pocket.
Right.
And with very minimal work, I'm not gonna, you know, hold out for the next guy who lives right down the street who's like, oh, I'll give you full asking price. Just hold on to it till no, if someone can make it and we can figure it out. You know, if you're really set on it,
Is that there are so many people in the world that really want to take advantage of you, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. There is. There's so many bad people, but then there's all these other struggling people, and you don't want to let the, you know, people out who are being real, you know, or fake.
And like you said, because, like you said, you know, kind of pleasing the customers as well. Not only are you feeling good about it because you help somebody,
they feel good,
but they're going to come back because they remember you, especially with his local sales, you know, because
I fix this stuff.
People have came back and just randomly stopped by our house because we did like a big garage sale last summer, and a lot of people that stopped by were liking what we were telling them, and they bought some stuff, and then they even text him later asking, you know, if we found any more, or, you know, because we gave them a good deal. And, you know, you just kind of be honest with people, and especially when you're karma for sure, especially when you're doing it local like that. You're really face to face with those customers, and you want people to get to know you in your area, and you want people to come back, especially if you have more of whatever it is they're looking for.
Yep. I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Mike Peterson. He hooked us up. He does fur sales and stuff like that. But yeah, we got to talking because I gave his wife a bunch of furniture for free.
Mhm.
You know, they came by because we had a free thing. Come get whatever you want. And you got more? Yeah, come follow me. We got tons more free stuff. What do you want? Furniture? She's like, yeah. So we loaded her truck up, gave her a bunch of furniture. A couple weeks go by, this guy calls me up. He's got tractors, riding lawnmowers for me, all sorts of stuff. He just wants to drop off, or maybe me work on one and keep the rest or whatnot.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's worked out that way. I
Yep.
mean, really well in both people's favors because he got to sell a good running lawnmower.
Right.
They didn't have to do any work, and he dropped 2 of them off he got for free to me. So everyone's making money.
What's going on? She's at Flipper. Wisco in the house. Yeah, ABC. I like that. Always
Yep.
be closing.
Yeah, always be closing, always be kind.
That doesn't start with a C though.
No, it's K. Well, ABK then. This dyslexic has only got a couple hours of sleep. I got sucked into the
Dyslexic and going on no sleep.
No sleep. I got sucked into the video game tunnel last night. It's been some years since I sat and played on a console. For a long time. It sucked me in. I was like, I don't know if everyone's a video gamer, man, but I know Dad's a video gamer.
I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, and he's still sitting in the chair playing video games. I was like, no freaking way.
The same game all night too. And I bet
What were you playing?
Huh?
What were you playing?
Oh, I bet you can guess. What
Smash?
game No, just an old school.
Oh, Call of Duty.
No, but that is one I can do that long with. But
I don't think they play Fortnite.
Grand Theft Auto.
Hold on, I gotta say hello to my beautiful daughter.
Nah, a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people love it.
Look at our daughter came to visit us. That's my beautiful daughter, Black Roses. She is getting a brand new drawing tablet, and she makes anime. So her whole YouTube and TikTok is all going to be anime stuff that she does. It's going to be epic. It's going to be.
Is she on Discord by any chance?
What's that?
Is she on Discord by any chance?
I don't think so. Nevaeh, are you on Discord?
Because I know a lot of people that, like, if she does commissions where she draws stuff, I know a lot of people on Discord will buy.
She was talking about doing commissions. I don't know if she has heard about Discord.
Yeah, Discord and Twitter are the place to be, because you can make a lot of money doing like profile pictures, or especially if she's really good at what she does.
She is.
It's a cash cow.
Anime characters.
Very good at anime. Yeah.
Yeah, and like other like animal characters and stuff. Just crazy.
She has been drawing
spooky stuff
since, gosh, she was like 2. She started with making like these little drawing books, and she would have me staple them together, and I'd write the words out for her. And yeah, she's never stopped.
No, she started writing her own like books, like not.
She says she's not on Discord, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, it's definitely something to check out. I have a server for just into like Nintendo games and stuff like that, but there's tons of free ones out there where you can find people that do anime and art and stuff like that. You just got to search it.
Okay, well, we'll have to definitely look into it. I'll help you with that today. We'll look into it and see what we can find. I think I used to have it. I don't think I do anymore, but I can always get it on my phone and look into it.
Y'all play Among Us?
No. See, Nevaeh does. Nevaeh and Chevy do. I'm old school. Like, I haven't even played any of the newer Call of Duties. I've straight like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, or the original not Modern Warfare, but the very original, very first one with the zombie maps. Can't remember the name of it right now because I again have not slept.
It was like a 360 or PS2 or
one game. Yeah, it was a PS1. It was Call of Duty Brothers in Arms.
That sounds more Medal of Honor.
Or Medal of Honor. I don't know. The first one that had the Nazi zombie maps. That first where you were just in the one room and
they just kept coming and coming.
Downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. You move the couch.
That was Black Ops 2.
Are you talking about the one that we play?
No, we play Black Ops 2 because you like K-Town, Kindertoten.
Yeah.
That's the main where you turn on the porter and all that stuff.
Okay.
But my favorite are just the classics, and I don't know. I guess because of Grand Theft Auto, just because of the format and the way the cars drive, and just
you've always been a PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation guy.
I've always been a Nintendo, but like I said, Super Nintendo.
I say old school. That's PlayStation 3 for me. I started on the original Ataris, man. Like, I was there when them were out. Like, I was a wee little baby, but I still
A
played.
wee little baby. All right, I have to actually do some work, so I'm just gonna. You can keep talking.
Okay.
Talk away, but you won't be able to see Dash because unless he's trying to show us something.
No, I can wait.
Well, I was just gonna pull some pictures out of my email so he won't be able to see you when he's talking to you.
Yeah, she's trying to work.
I'm doing some work.
But I've
No,
been
I got some NES, SNES games, Amber. I got NFL Quarterback 96 complete in box. It's got the original game and manual and everything.
Cool.
Nice.
I don't do football, but it's still exciting just to see it in the box and everything like that.
I know.
I
got
that.
a really good deal on it. I got Super Tennis. I don't even know. I haven't played it yet. It was $4.99 at one point.
Super Tennis was fun though.
I prefer drunk tennis. Get drunk and go play tennis. That is the way to do it. I may have
that would be horrible.
Yeah, that would be very good. I'd be falling a lot.
It's definitely worth a try. This is a dig and spike volleyball.
You know which one I saw you pull out the other day on your video? What's my all-time favorite game?
What? Home Alone?
No. What'd you say?
Home Alone?
No, but that's cool. I didn't ever have that one. No, my all-time favorite is the Super Mario All-Stars.
Yeah, I got that one. I think I still have it. I see several SNES games. There's All-Stars. Here, let me look.
That was my all-time favorite game. We used to have it. I think we do somewhere, but I don't know for sure.
Mortal Kombat, Donkey Kong. Yes, okay. So I've got a bunch here. Okay, these are all for sale. I've got Super Mario All-Stars and then Mario World for SNES.
Yes,
I liked Mario
both of
World
those.
Better.
All-Stars was my favorite, but the other one too with Yoshi,
World, yeah.
Yes, I like that one too.
Yeah, that was like my Nintendo 64 was like my early high school years.
Yeah.
So we used to play Perfect Dark or 007 Perfect Dark, man. Throw a sentry gun up behind you in the top of the tower or whatever in that one. It was
GoldenEye.
Or I think it was like Ultimate Rush or something. You could mod out your cars just slightly and take them through that one board where there was all sorts of jumps and ramps. And you got points for how many times you spun your car and you had a time limit. Like that stuff we used to, have so much fun in high school. But I like the older games. I'm still looking forward to getting a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I'm still living in PlayStation 3 land.
That's why I like the cartridges. Even the Switch went back to cartridges. You know, the Switch has little tiny cartridges.
They've always kind of liked Nintendo, though,
kind of
except for when they did Wii.
I didn't think about that,
and
but
the
the
Wii
Switch does have.
Well, the GameCube was the first one with discs. Then the Wii, then the Wii U were all discs. Now they're you need to go to the bathroom.
And then they went back. But I'm thinking everything like nowadays is going to be all just download. You know, that's what like everything's switching format.
I hate that crap. Like I want physical copies, whether they're games or discs or not. Like,
I like having the physical copies just because I'm a small of a doomsday type person, and when all the internet collapses and everything, I'll still have thousands of movies to watch on my Blu-ray player or DVD player or even my VHS that I can run off of a car alternator and a hand crank.
Like the old radio.
Hand crank on a car alternator, buddy. Trust me, my power will never stop. I don't care if I run out of gasoline. We got kids, we got arms,
we got kids.
Get on the pedal bike, buddy. It's got the car alternator hooked up. We got to charge the batteries up. We want to watch a couple movies.
Right.
Yep. It's your turn.
Terrible. But it would.
Yeah, it would work. So
free labor. Have children.
Okay. So that's why I really kind of like the discs and having the physical myself. But it's so convenient just to stream. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've caught myself renting movies I've owned for years just because I don't want to find it.
I need a better labeling system.
I know. I start to organize them, but then we move around. Like I got a whole wall behind us that the whole top piece of the wall. Let me see if I can turn the camera.
I can see it.
Yeah, and now I'm building shelves. They're going to go all the way down to that center, and then we still got to find more because I still have about 5 garbage bags full of DVDs and Blu-rays.
Most games I play are at least 20 years old. Last game I had was Atari late 70s.
Yep, the Atari was on hit.
For sure.
But I love my Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know, there's a lot of haters out there on it and stuff, but just to run around, the motoring, the driving.
Yeah, for sure, Jonathan. That is very true.
What's he saying?
That he likes the physical copies, but he likes the kids to get the downloads, so because they lose or wreck them.
Yeah, or
anyways.
wreck them, or
yeah, for sure.
But the problem with that is when they wreck the device, is trying to get all that information onto another device with whose account access.
Not every kid is as spoiled as ours, who ruins their Switch
and then gets
gets a new one.
He went through like 5 tablets before he stopped. Right, we were just like, we're done. And these are when tablets first came out. And then we're like, we're just done buying new tablets until you get a little older, because this ain't cool.
Nope. And then he didn't have another tablet for quite a long time. And then by the time he got another, he wanted another electronic, he ended up getting the Switch. And then he still wasn't quite old enough at that time, which we thought that he would have been. He was like
2 phones he went through.
Well, no, he never really had a phone.
We pay a phone bill for him every month. We just don't have a line hooked up.
Well, regardless, he got a new one for Christmas, and I told him, I swear, if you break this, if you do anything to damage this in any kind of way, that is it. You are done.
So you don't have a phone.
You're cut off.
He uses the same thing. When I was like 15, he was, I'll let you drive my car, and I was like, okay. He's like, just don't wreck it. Don't just put gas in it. Mm-hmm. Well, I remember going to the ice cream place. It's like frozen, like gelato, and I had a girl in the car with me. I guess it was like a date, and I'm driving a stick shift BMW. I think I'm real cool, and
trying to show off.
Yeah, there's one parking spot, and it's like this, and then I'm like, I can get in there, and you realize that the 2 cars are like kind of like half-assed in one spot, so I kind of pull in. I'm like, it's kind of like I hit 2 cars, and I back up, and the silver BMW has a red and a black or brown streak on it. I was like, we gotta leave. I gotta go home. So I go home, park the car. I don't think anything of it. Well, my dad didn't let me drive his cars anymore.
Oh, I bet not. Yeah, he was like, "What the hell is this?" Oh,
I gave us some racing stripes.
Oh man.
Hello, Carol. Thanks for coming in. Nevaeh says, I would prefer physical copies, but the fan games, the ones that she usually gets, don't have them. That's the ones that she usually downloads.
But she's been doing the Undertale recently on the Switch.
Oh, that's with Sans, the little skull guy?
Yeah, she's got an obsession with Sans, don't you, sweetheart?
It's like, don't tell the whole world.
Well,
she loves Sans.
Yeah.
He's in Smash. You can get the skin.
Huh?
You can get the skin for Sans in Smash to be a Meat Fighter.
She doesn't play Smash, though.
She's not really into Smash.
Mm-mm. Nope, that's Chevy.
That's my boy Chevy. He loves Smash.
He loves Nintendo.
And I'm more of a worldly type shooter fighter driver. I really like driving games and like the combination of all of them.
I don't have enough patience to really sit and do video games anymore, but when I do, I don't really mind either one.
Yeah, we used to have the sessions.
I actually really love racing games, though.
Yeah,
it's my favorite.
We used to have sessions back in the day. I'd invite a couple of my friends over. They would bring a TV. They'd each bring a TV and their system, and I'd have 2 systems at my house with 2 flat screens set up, and we'd set them up back-to-back TVs, and we'd have wars on Call of Duty, like right there on local land wars. But you would set the TVs back-to-back so you couldn't see your opponent on the opposite team.
But you guys have Mario Kart?
4 systems just killing each other, and that was like
that. Like that was when I was. I hate to say it, but that was when I was younger and I had more patience for video games.
Yeah, you were in your 20s.
I don't feel like I'm like old right now or anything, but I just can't sit for them like I used to. I don't know. I don't need to worry about how old.
Maybe it's just not your thing.
You're younger than me. What's that?
I said maybe it's not your thing, Amber. Like you like it, but like at the same time, it's like you've got to be into it to really enjoy it. Because something like this, where you'll sit down and play for 5 hours, where like you're like Mario Kart or Call of Duty, you're like, oh, that's cool. I gotta go do something else. Like,
yeah. Just not. I'm not passionate about it like I used to be.
She used to be though, because we would go on zombie rounds.
I'm good at it.
Round and round and round.
Can't deny that, but
yeah.
My focus is so much. I think it's actually since I started YouTube, because
More drawn to YouTube.
I'm more drawn to YouTube than sitting down and watching, or playing video games. I'll sit and watch, some of my
educational
friends'
stuff.
videos or educational stuff to help me, with reselling or something like that. I'm usually on work mode. I'm almost 24/7 on work mode, and I try not to be.
And I'm trying to be more work mode because I bring the big money pushes when the big money pushes need.
Right.
And it's like kind of like more of a hobby type, but I'm trying to get in this next year to go full force. I've filled all that stuff up out there. Now it's time to strip it down and sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's the thing is that you're enjoying what you're doing and you're making money, so you're not really losing out on anything.
No,
and that's why it doesn't bother me, and I think that's why it's so easy for me to be in work mode all the time, because I enjoy doing it. I really do. So it's like, it's not a big, thing for me, but I do try to make myself, like last night, we watched a movie as a family, and we haven't done that in quite a while, because usually the kids are like, no, I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not at that age anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they all agreed to it, I was like, yes, we all get to watch a movie together finally. And so I made sure that I kept my phone kind of underneath me, under my lap. I kind of stuck it underneath my leg, and I looked at it occasionally, but I really tried to just take in that moment with my family.
Right.
We were watching a movie. So
yep,
that's good.
Yeah. Talk about looking at it occasionally. I have to check on my messages because they have not stopped coming in.
Zero patience for video games. Yeah. And work mode. Yeah.
But do you guys have Mario Kart on the Switch?
Yes.
Yeah. On the Switch, do we?
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah. It's actually right behind us on the count, like sitting right there by the controller.
I know I've played that one. We used to play that one all the time.
Yeah.
So. And I can sit for that for like a couple rounds, but then I'm like, I gotta go.
See, when I like to do it now, I like to be on my own, where it's quiet, everyone was sleeping. Like last night was the first night I was able to really get into them because there was no real big distractions.
Yeah.
And it was just being able to drown back into something and trying to remember how to set up everything right.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to get an out of body video game time.
Just kind of
word. You just sit there and make a vegetable.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that you were still on. Can you hand me?
What do you need?
I got to do a little bit of work here. Just hand me the cat. I don't care.
Which?
No, not that cat. The neck massager.
That cat.
That cat.
That cat. Ooh, we gotta check these out.
Yeah, we got these for 99 cents a piece at Walmart.
Brand new on clearance.
They go for, let's see, the cats go for 27 something on Amazon, and then the dogs we have back there, they go for 29. So I was like, heck yeah, that's like a killer profit. And
$1 for them.
And we have sold this brand already quite a few times, and they always sell really fast.
Yeah, they do. Surprisingly, they sold really quick.
We grabbed them all.
Yeah, all the ones that were good boxes.
All the dogs and all the
cats that had good boxes on them. They also had unicorns and sloths, but unicorns and sloths
didn't
comp as high.
Yep. So we probably should have just grabbed them anyways because they were 99 cents.
Yeah, so
But that's that control thing I'm trying to do and making sure I get the most of my profit.
Yeah. So we spent $8 on 8 of them, and we'll probably end up profiting over $130, $140 on them.
Was it that high? I thought it was.
Yeah, because they're only the fees, and our price is still like $11 out.
No, it was 15.
Oh, 15 out of 30. So we're still making $15 a piece. So 15 times 8.
Whatever that is.
What we're gonna make.
Whatever that
pretty
is.
Pretty much general off of it.
I need a calculator for all
120.
that.
120.
Yeah.
So make $120 off of $8, which is an amazing.
It's an amazing flip.
Amazing profit to, I guess.
You mean margin?
Profit.
Oh, I know what you're looking for. ROI. Hey, give me some of that.
Return on investment.
Yes. ROI. Return on investment or other
that's what I look for when I try to do things, and that's what we try to look for every time, especially when I'm out there and I'm seeing some stuff on the curb. Oh man, the turn rate on that, the profit rate on that is amazing.
Speaking of stuff on the curb,
free.
For free, and you're selling it for hundreds of dollars.
I gotta check on this lady. I'm not selling it for hundreds, but I got a old vintage dollhouse. I mean, this thing was old. It's made of metal. Can't remember what the brand was, but I got it for free. And somebody was just setting it outside, and I'm like, all right, I'll pick it up right now. So I went and picked it up, and now it's been like a couple months, so it took a couple months for it to sell, but there's somebody who wants to come pick it up for $35 today. And I'm like, free to $35.
Yeah, the profit
I'll
is
take
amazing.
it, you know?
Even if it's sat for a couple months, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And we have the space for it, so
yep.
Having the space is key as well.
For sure.
What time did you take them? 12? Oh, you got an hour.
I gotta go.
Yeah, free is the best kind of medicine, man. Like,
yeah. Even since we started doing the retail arbitrage, I still keep an eye out for the free posts because there's so much free stuff in our area, and it's like good stuff. Like,
yeah, I made over $100 on the last lot of free Legos I got.
I made $200 on those dolls.
And I got to build them too. I got to figure out what sets they were because it didn't come with any instructions. It was just a big tote and a Green Bay Packer tin that the popcorn comes in, full of Legos. And I'm talking sets. So I made about 8 or 9 sets out of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it took me a good couple of weeks to build them, but it was fun building them. And then I got to sell them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all for free.
And you get paid to play with toys. Come on.
Exactly.
I'm a huge fan of Lego, so I had to get ungated in Lego when we got on Amazon immediately.
Immediately, Jonathan. You said you weren't patient.
Yeah.
So
I'm not patient.
I'm gonna show you in that video coming up how to get ungated immediately.
Yep, and I know that's gonna be a hot toy. It's been a hot toy. It's been around or a hot, thing for a long time. Collectors or toy or whatever you want to call them. The easiest way to do it for us was just to go straight to the company, Lego, company. So whatever you're trying to get ungated in, like if you're trying to get ungated in Barbie stuff, or if you're trying to get ungated in Star Wars stuff, or I don't know exactly how you'd go about doing that, but Lego, I know they have the company that puts it out. So I purchased 10 minifigs with a little minifig animal that came with them. It was from the Lego Movie 2. And I researched it, and I knew I could sell them for about $4 or $5 a piece. And through Lego himself, I only paid $3.60 a piece. But since I bought bulk from them, I think I bought 12 or 11 total, because over 10 you got a discount and free shipping. So it came out to be right underneath $3 a piece is what I paid for them being delivered to my house. We were able to keep the invoice, send that into our Amazon account, and once that invoice got to them, they ungated us immediately.
The secret?
And so,
Michael.
yes. And then we sold every single one of them but one pack that I kept and still made like a $4 or $5 profit. But that's how we were able to get ungated in that immediately.
You just told the secret. I was going to tell in the video.
Well, I probably didn't explain it 100% right.
Mind blown.
But
Okay.
I don't know anything about this stuff, and I haven't had any sleep, so I'm going to give up. I'm going to spill some secret. I'm going to spill some secret all over you.
Telling all the secrets. So I will explain it more in the video. But yes, you can do it immediately, Jonathan.
Yes, I wasn't going to wait. I was like, how do I get ungated in Lego immediately? Because that's a pretty hot number, and we've done pretty good selling a lot of it. So, and I like it. So,
I don't know who this is. Somebody's messaging me like, hello, how are you? I don't know who you are.
it's like the guy who was like, let me send
Hello,
you.
sexy lady. I like your mama. You're like, what?
Who are you?
Never send someone back a picture who says, you get a weird number that says, send me a picture of you. Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah.
have a story about that where someone sent her a picture of their hot dog, and I sent them a picture of mine back.
Yeah, I got a random text for some reason.
I got a text.
Email, or she got the text on her phone. So this person thought they were texting a girl, and they're like, send me some pics.
Some pics, yeah.
And so I was
and
like,
so
okay.
I gave the phone to him.
So I pulled my shirt up and sent a picture of me, like my ugly face with the beard in it and everything. No, and he sent me back the worst thing I could ever see. I can't even describe what was in the contents of the picture that I got sent
Put
back.
it this way, it was a guy and a dog.
A Vienna sausage.
It was bad.
It was gross.
And I was like, oh my God. I was like, never again.
That's someone who's just trying to like screw with you at that point.
Yeah.
It's like there's no.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it was gross.
Yeah, because they text her phone, so I was like, oh, so I'm trying to get some pictures of my wife. Okay, well, I'll send you a pic. No, I mean, mine was kind of, just a shot of me.
Yours was cute. It was like a nipple.
And my ugly face in it. So, yeah. Yeah, like just something completely ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then I was scarred.
There's a whole section of 4chan for stuff like that.
Yeah, then the text message came back and I was scarred.
For life.
Yeah. But
For life.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out for scammers too. Don't ever accept a money order through the mail.
I got scammed on Craigslist because you were talking about that, but that was before like scams were prevalent. I was this is probably like doxing myself, but I used to work at the airport. I worked in cars for a long time, but one of my many jobs was lost and found, and that's kind of how I got into reselling. Is that like people would leave all kinds of stuff like iPads and guns, and I was like, oh, what do you want me to do this? My boss was like, just get rid of it. I was like,
get rid of it. Yeah.
What?
I'll get rid of it.
And I'm trying to think of how to say this. I totally what were we talking about? I lost train of thought.
It was the reselling and not being scammed.
Oh, okay. So I would find jewelry. Like, look at this. I've got one right here. I can show you. You're gonna laugh at me. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on too. I found it. I found it in the lost and found here. I can't. I don't want to show it to you. I want to wear it, and you're gonna laugh at me. I have a song to sing too, and then you can laugh at me for that. And I think it's one that you might know. Oh, I gotta stand up. I don't want you to see it. Don't look at me like that. She's judging me. So I don't really care about that. Yeah, I think I need help. I can't.
2641.
Yeah, that's going FBA.
And those are the cats.
Yep, those
and
are
the dogs
cats.
go for more.
29, yeah.
Yeah, we just looked up what they're going for, the cats.
Well, I didn't look them up. I'm listing on Amazon right now.
Oh, she's listing them right now.
He doesn't know how to list on Amazon, so he doesn't know.
No, I don't have the Amazon app. I do the eBay and the Facebook Market.
He doesn't know what I'm doing. Wait, what is this? Hold on.
I
gotta make the screen bigger. Oh,
it's a big old cross.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes,
Wow.
it is. I found all kinds of crazy jewelry stuff, and like this is one of the only ones I kept. And like I have several Rolexes of myself, but like I would find all kinds of crazy stuff. So one of the things I found was this like 925 sterling silver chain. It probably weighed 20 pounds. It was huge. Like I'm talking, I'm pretty big. I'm like 6'5", but it was a huge chain. So I thought like, I don't want this. This isn't my kind of jewelry. So I put it on eBay. I put it on Craigslist. I put it on OfferUp. Everywhere I could. I was trying to make money. That was Friday night. Saturday morning, someone messaged me, "Hey, do you still have the chain available?" It was a local phone number, and I was like, "Yeah." All right, cool. They're asking about it, asking all the right questions, and I was like, "Yeah, you want to meet?" Oh, well, no, I'm actually buying it for my sister's birthday and blah blah. Can you ship it to me, or can you ship it to Kentucky? And I was like, "Yeah." All right, cool. You have PayPal, and I was like, "Yeah." And nothing was red flag. It was completely normal. I said, all right, cool. I'll PayPal you the money. And I want it expedited. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to the post office. I'll pack it. I've got flat rate boxes and I'll ship it to you next day or whatever.
Good morning.
And they said, sure, no problem, whatever. Here's my address. They gave me everything. And they said, okay, we'll send you the PayPal. Well, I sent them my PayPal email. They sent me the money. And I got the email saying your money has been received or whatever.
Are you sleepwalking?
I went, I took it, I shipped it, and then it said that you will release your funds when you add tracking. So I added the tracking. I paid out of my own pocket to next day it to them, which was to Kentucky. So it was Saturday. It would have got there Monday morning. And I got an email with a winky face back. $700 sale, and I got a winky face. So I called PayPal when I got home, and I said, hey, this happened, this is whatever. And they said, well, forward me the email you got. And I did. And it was like !@paypal.com and it was a scam. And they said, go back to the post office, get it back. I drove there. They said, hey, you already paid for Expedited. It went out. It's gone. There's nothing you can do. Well, I got on top with the Postmaster General in my state and the Postmaster General in Washington, everybody I could get a hold of, and they said, there's nothing you can do. It's gone. It's out of there. Get the address. The address was a field in Kentucky. Well, they came to find out. Yeah, it was being delivered to a field. Well, it was some kind of mail fraud where one of the postmen on the route was going to like take it or something like that.
Oh boy!
And I was
That's
out
crazy.
the necklace that I paid nothing for, other than the $55 overnight shipping.
Right.
Wow.
That's crazy though. Wow.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just this check thing. He said he asked the right questions. He goes, "What's your reasons for selling it? Yes, condition, this, that, and other." And then I got no problem paying you extra if you will accept my cashier's check arrived by
red flag.
express mail. Yep. And he's like, as soon as it clears your bank, then I'll have someone come pick up the snowmobile. And I said, no, I got people lined up. We got people waiting. If you want to buy it, come pick it up. Pretty much.
Can I have my juice from this?
Put your money where your mouth is and
If
shut
you
up and
want to
come
buy
here.
it, yep. If you want to buy it, come pick it up. Hey, you got cash on you? Hey, you got a cashier's check? Guess what? That's cash. Go get me some cash.
Hi, Jen.
That's
Thanks
what I
for
do.
coming
Sorry.
in.
Don't know you. Have a nice day.
Exactly.
Yep. I've had too many people and try that on people I know around me, and it's just if you're gonna come buy something like this, you kind of want to come see
this
it
has got to
in
be
person.
a scam. Speaking of scams, okay, that person who was messaging me, right, was like, "Hello, how are you doing?" I was like, "Good. How are you?" And she was like, "I'm fine." And then she was like, "Did you get your winning from Facebook user reward?" No.
Let me get my other phone. Hold on, I got some things I can read.
Uh-oh, it's going on a scammer rant. Yes, Amber is tired, but I'm even.
No, I'm not
more-
tired.
Oh,
Who said tired?
oh.
I'm not tired. You tired? No,
No.
I'm not tired.
Oh.
He's
I'm
tired.
tired. I ain't slept.
I'm always tired, but
I got sucked into the video game wormhole that's going on behind me at the moment.
yes.
I've got a whole album called Offer Up Idiots, because initially it started on Offer Up, but then it went out to other platforms. And so this is a really good one. I think it was something on Craigslist because it's a text message, and I said, just text if you're interested. They started sending me all this stuff, and I said, are you a Nigerian scammer? They said, how dare you? You're so mean. Not because I'm from Nigeria. I've been in the United States for another thing, and I think that's effing rude that you say that to me. Please quit texting me. So I didn't say anything. They said, is the item still available? I said, are you still a Nigerian scammer? And they said, F you.
Like I already said no.
Yeah.
No, the guy kind of got it because I just answered him, replied when he asked me if I could do that. I just put a big smiley face, laughing with the crying things, and put no. And I think they got the point. But then I did get an email immediately after with the same type of scenario, not from a phone number, because the first one was text messages, and then the second one was an email with the pretty much exact same setup. But they were trying to offer me $300 extra to wait and take their cashier's check, and I was like, no.
Nope.
PayPal me right now.
If you showed up, I'd give you $300 off.
I took a check I took a check one time from somebody. It was like an older lady who didn't use credit cards, and she was like, just wait.
And it was a personal check.
It was a personal check, and she was like, just wait, cash it, and then send me the item. I said, that's not a problem if that's how you want to do it. And she, sure enough, she was legit. I cashed it. I got my money, and then I sent it to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she, and I was kind of one of those things where I just wanted to do a nice thing for somebody because she was just an older lady who had never bought through Facebook before. And she just didn't know what she was doing. She didn't have no credit cards.
And it wasn't a serious high dollar item.
No, it wasn't.
It was like a $20 or $30 item or something. Like that. It's like, you could try to give a chance.
I wouldn't do that very often,
No.
and that's the only time I've ever done it. And I felt okay about it because I could tell this was an older lady and she just didn't know what to do, So
right.
It didn't work.
We accepted her check, and as soon as her check cleared and all that stuff, and it was good.
Yep.
Then we waited a couple of days, and then we shipped her product. We let her know, called her, texted her, and said, "Hey."
But do you get messages like this? This is one where I got one time, and it's not the first time, but I was selling a guitar. I had it on eBay, I had it on OfferUp, I had it on Facebook, I had it everywhere because I have about 30 guitars, and like I don't play them all. And sometimes like, you know what, this one's worth $3,000, let's sell it. So I listed this one guitar for $800, right? I hope you get to 800, but if you want to sell it faster, you probably should clean it up because it looks like crap. I give you $80 for it. Good luck.
Oh yeah, all the time.
And the whole thing is, about a week or two later, I sold the thing for full asking price on eBay plus shipping. And I think about these people, and I think I send them messages like, when I sell it for full price, I'm going to think about you and smile
Mhm.
because you went out of your way to be a jerk to me for no reason.
Right. For sure.
Well, see, I'm kind of the same feeling of that, but then I have the extreme hate for these reverse, I don't know, scammers or whatever. They put all their stuff up on Marketplace and it says free. And then once you
I
read the
hate
description, it's like, oh, make me an
It's
offer.
my birthday. Yeah.
You know, pay this or pay that. And I'm like, I'll write in there purposely. If this says free, I'll come pick it up right now. Free, free, free. And they're like, read the description. I was like, it says free right in your title. Right in your very first thing in your title, it says free, whatever you're trying to get rid of, and then free again. Like, no, if I want to come pick this up free, and they're like, no, read this. I was like, it says free. I mean, when you were typing, it says free.
Hey, can you count how many cats we have, please?
Oh,
We got one here.
2 cats.
All right.
All the rest are dogs.
I'll check behind here. Yeah, I think we got 2 cats and 6 dogs.
I got one cat right here.
Oh, then we got 3 cats.
The rest are all dogs?
3 cats, 5 dogs.
Okay, so 3.
Yep, 3 cats.
Okie dokie.
So what about this? When you list something like, I listed a fish tank for $165. The person sends me a message, I'd like to buy your fish tank for $30. So I said $100 and it's yours. They said, I don't have that much.
Then
I said, well, if you want to.
What? Then you're not going to have my fish tank.
Yeah, I said, well, if you want the aquarium, you're going to have to come up with some more money. And they said, oh. I said, how about 85? They said, I only have 30. And I said, thanks for your interest. They said, so you won't sell it to me for 30?
No. I told you my bottom dollar. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I get a lot of that too, selling, equipment and snowmobiles and stuff. I mean, not so much this year as years before, but you get people on there where I'm asking, less than what it's worth. The one I'm selling now is worth $2,500. I'm selling it for $1,500 or $1,600 as I have it posted at. I'm already giving you a deal. And then they come at me like, oh, I got $800. And I'm like, dude, no.
I like what Jen said, that loves it when they see that they can get it for so much less. Okay, go buy it elsewhere then. Yeah. I hate when people say that to me, like,
I went out to the dollar store and get it for $8. Well, then do it.
Somebody told me that on the most recent one, I was on a big Funko that I had gotten at Walmart, and they were like, oh, I can go down to Walmart and get it for like a couple dollars less. And I was like, then go do it.
Then go do that.
And then like the next day it sold for full asking price. Yeah. I'm like,
yes.
I was like, yeah, screw you, dude.
Yeah, you can do that. I never told you not to.
Right. You don't have to inform me.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah.
I'm not your mom.
Yeah. Like, do you need my approval?
That's the thing. You want this? You can buy on eBay for $30. You want it today, $40. Well, why is it so much more? Because I have it here, and you can come get it, and you can touch it, and you can smell it, you can put it in your butt. I don't care what you do with it, as long as you want to come and get it. I've got it. So if you want to buy on eBay and wait a week to get it, happy birthday. If you want it today, come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I go into 2 different modes. I go into seller mode and I go to buyer mode. So when I'm in seller mode, I play all my keys that I can play. I play on the strings I can play. I show them the aspects that they want to see and what they want to hear and what they want in a product. I'm a pretty good salesman.
I can't pull it on this.
You have to be a buyer. You have to be like on top of these people and be like, this is all I'm going to do, or I can walk. And I always tell them that before I get there. If you guys I cut people down all the time on their prices. I do the same thing. I lowball, but I only lowball when they say offer or start an auction, lowest bid. And you tell me to offer it, you want, because I asked them, how much do you want for it? Well, give me a price. How much?
Well, negotiation is good, but the thing is, some people don't want to negotiate.
Yeah, and it's like, well, if you don't like my offer, then put what you want on there for it.
Right, but at the end of the day, you don't want it. You want it gone, and I have money. So if you really want it gone, if you like, the thing comes to mind is I have an Xbox, a special Gears of War Xbox that I got at a garage sale for $50. It's complete. It's in the box. Everything is there. There is no other one. So I I am the market.
Right.
I'm asking $650. I had a person on Mercari message me the other day, LOL, $650, ha 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 ha. And I said, are you interested or not?
Right.
Yes, but not at $650. I said, so what price are you interested at? And they said, F you, good luck selling it. So you wasted my time and your time by sending me a message because you're drunk?
Right. So just some dumb stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
The Van says that happens to artists all the time.
Yep. No,
Yeah, especially with commissions, because someone's like, hey, draw me something, and you're like, no, you're going to pay me. You see my work. Here's my portfolio. If you're listening, Black Rose, that's the thing, is that these people want something for free.
Yep.
It's kind of like being I don't know if I want to say it with the kids in the chat, but like a stripper. You can look, but you can't touch. It's like the first squeeze is free. No, you want something done commission wise, you pay for it. You don't just walk up and be like,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's old enough. She says worse things than that. So. She's good. But yeah, she's only 14, but she has been really acknowledging herself on the art, world. I don't know anything about it, but
well, if she's good at it, go after it, because there's a whole market. Start a PayPal, start a Patreon, a Twitter page, whatever you want. Like, if she's good at it, do it.
Right.
But don't, if she's got that business sense, mommy and daddy aren't going to let her get taken advantage of. But
right.
That's the thing, is that people are just shitty.
Oh yeah. You got to realize the world, that there's good people and there's bad people.
Yep.
Of
you
all types, and there's going to be scammers, and there's going to be people that you think are scammers that are not. We're not always going to be right about it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be people out there you think are not scammers who are going to be. But that's how you learn. That's how you figure it out and make your own judgment on it.
Right.
And since I was ranting with people on Facebook, I'm going to keep ranting about them. I hate these people out there who try to sell cars.
He's in a rant mode.
We try to sell cars to people, because I'm always in the car market looking at the prices and this and that and other. And I know my values. I know what's going to cost to fix it. I know what my bare cost of parts are going to be right in my head. So when I post on something, I see this like all the time. It was like a 96 Grand Am. They wanted $1,700 for it. The car's immaculate, beautiful. Engine codes are on. The transmission is slipping. Could be something easy to fix. $1,700 or best offer. And I was like, my best offer would be scrap price for the car, because your transmission's going to cost you about $1,200 to $1,600 depending on where you take it. And that's over Blue Book value of that vehicle for that year. So why would someone buy a car and pay more than Blue Book value before? And the guy was like, what are you even talking on here? I was like, cause I'm sick of people ripping other people off. You said or best offer, I gave you my offer, and then you came back with this big rant. Now I'm explaining to you why I'm telling you this.
Right.
And they just don't like it.
Nope.
And he's like, well, I'm a mechanic. Well, if you're a mechanic, then you should know how much the transmission is going to fix. And why are you selling it then if it's such a nice car? It's so easy, a quick fix, but you're a mechanic. And then there's another mechanic posting. He's like, yeah, it's going to be $1,200 to $1,700 or whatever to have that transmission fixed. The Blue Book value isn't $3,000. With your $1,700 and that $1,700, you're at $3,500, $3,600. You're going to pay more for a car, putting all this work into it, and it's not worth it.
Right.
Like, you be honest. Okay, it's going to need a new transmission.
200,000 mile vehicle that needs
a transmission,
an entire new car.
Yeah. So why don't you give someone? Oh, I'll give you a deal. I'll give you the whole car for $700 or something. If you want to get rid of it, you don't want to deal with it, fix it. That's all it's worth. Either $700 or scrap price. Be real. Stop trying to rob people and get an extra $1,000 out of somebody because of your crap vehicle you didn't make.
And how long do idiots like that sit on a car? A long time, because they're prideful and I know what it's worth. If you know what it's worth, then you get the hell rid of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you could part it for more than what it's going to be worth selling as whole, because no one's going to want to put the same $1,700 transmission in a $2,000 car.
I think I came up with a good question for you guys, and for future You Might Be Reseller shows.
Nice.
Do you have anyone locally, or it's a friend that you have, like, I'm thinking of right now. I got a Skylander the other day, and then I have some more Skylander stuff over here. That like I have a guy that I know locally who buys Skylanders. The only problem is that he only buys them on the weeks that he gets paid, but he always buys from me. I have another guy who I'm friends with who buys a lot of video games. So if I can't sell them, he will come in and he'll scoop them up because he collects them. Do you guys have anybody where you are that buys anything like Legos or something specifically where you're going out of your way to look for something you know that you're going to make a profit on?
Mm-hmm.
We've met a few people here and there, but we have not really done too much with them.
No, well, the only place I could say is the Bricks and Minifigs store, like specific stores I would sell the product to, or I get a lot of repeat customers on
his vehicles,
on my
and
vehicles
stuff,
and lawn
but
care and stuff too, because they know I work on them. So even after I sell them, I have that if it needs to be seasoned readied, get ready to store or carbs cleaned or something like that, they bring it to me to do that, and it's continual work. Then they'll pay me to change carbs on a machine I've sold them, or to change out a belt, or to whatever brings in more work. I try to stay away from the bigger car jobs now because I don't have to, and it's just so much easier working on the smaller stuff for me, with my handicap being, with the one leg and all beat up and stuff, body aches or whatnot. So
you're beat up.
yeah. So it's easier for me to do the smaller things. I can pull a whole motor out of a vehicle by myself, without breaking my back.
Right.
But if the money's right, that's the whole thing.
But the money's still there. Yeah. And it's easier to make, I think, because the parts are more commonly cheaper and just easier to work on them, I think, personally.
Dang, if we find these ones, these will go for $49. That's a different style.
What are those? They're like pink doggies?
Yeah, they're a different style of dog. Hello, Paul. Thanks for coming in.
How's it going, Paul?
Just listening.
Just working, chatting.
Working and chatting.
If anyone's got anything to say, anything they want to rant about,
come on up and rant it on.
Yeah, I've ranted about some stuff. Dash has ranted about some stuff. I think even Amber's got in on that rant a little bit. So I think I'm done with the ranting
for now.
Yeah.
I'm just listing right now on Amazon.
I think my my plan for the day would be to play video games too.
Yeah, when we're done here.
You better play Undertale.
Oh my God!
Did you not know she was sitting there?
Man, normally I don't let things sneak up on me like that, but she just.
That's the lack of sleep right there. He's all like.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, I used to, believe it or not, I used to stay up 3, 4. So my longest time was a 5-day end strip.
You gotta play Smash and Mario Kart, guys. I'm telling you.
No, well, when I was plow driving, I was on my medication stuff. That was from a doctor, and I check up on coffee and Red Bulls, and I would stay up for 3, 4. The longest day was 5 days at a time. And, yeah, and I was hallucinating into day 3. And it's like it says it physically can't be done.
That's not mine.
I have witnesses. I have her, and yeah, it was the fact that I stayed up for 4 or 5 days at a time and different periods of time, on and off all winter long. I mean, it was just a struggle because around here you can't find anyone who can hang. Like you drop a 20-year-old kid.
You're getting paid.
I'm like an old, crippled man here. Why can't you, keep going? Would you think it was going to be
go cry to your mom. We don't care.
You're snow plowing. Why would you go for a job if you're a pansy? I'm sorry. Not trying to offend anybody, but you don't apply to move boulders by hand if you're a Twiggy, and you can't pick up 10 pounds. You just don't do it. Well, what are you doing here?
We had people like that at the car place that it was like winter time or like summertime. You'd have like new hires or temp workers come on to like detail a car or something like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. And like, it's 110 degrees and you're at the airport on like tarmac and it's like, you're baking. And I'm like, oh, it feels like hell outside. And everyone's like, I quit.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Then you just get used to it. You just get used to it. Yeah. No, I was getting so dark, so tan. It'd be 100-degree weather out there. I'd be able to crush a bunch of beer and watch these people drink water all day long, and they would just fall, and they'd die of like heat exhaustion. And they're like, "What the heck?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you think I'd be the one dying right here? I have no water in my system at all, and I'm
You
just
hear a
fine all
lawnmower?
day long." Just
Yeah. Well, you were a
for
beast when you
years.
were
Yeah, I
younger.
was a
That's
pretty
not
powerhouse, and
not
now
so much anymore.
as I've gotten older, oh my God, I can feel the decline. I'm not trying to complain yet. I got a workout regimen I'm going to hit here for a 6-month workout. I'm going to gain some weight, but trim
He's
out.
been doing my yoga workout with me.
Yep, I'm going to gain some weight and trim out. My goal is about
You guys doing We Fit? What is this?
No, it's just
on her
it's
phone.
just something I have on my phone, and it tells you different workouts to do.
It goes
like,
off every day, and it
Yeah.
like tells you what to do.
reminds
It
me
yells
to
at
work
you.
out. Yep, yells at me, tells me to work out. So
Get down, do your burpees, do your your leg ups, your push ups, your wall ups. Work on your
What the
triceps.
hell is a wall up?
Well, it's like a push up, but on the wall.
Yeah.
Push up on the wall.
No.
No, you like lean on the wall like it's like a vertical push up.
Yeah.
And then they got the advanced courses too, where you do the whole body presses, where you lean up against the wall and you can. Yep.
This is the only workout I need right here. Look at this. Check it out.
Oh God.
Only workout I need.
Oh my God. Ow.
Hey, I can do
Yeah,
that too.
I'm full of surprises.
No,
You
I
can
can.
take your leg off.
He was already on to you.
I can do that too.
Oh, these are the ones that Grandma got you.
I need more of those. It ran out.
It ran out.
Yeah, it's broken.
I'm still planning on trying to do something with the guitar because I love you guys' intro song. I want to do something on the guitar, but like I got to get Amber where she can like sing along to it because I feel like it's too heavy metal.
Anything boom 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 boom.
I'll try. I get nervous around people.
Oh, don't get nervous. You need some liquid courage. I'm gonna send you a care package.
Okay. I said okay.
Okay, she says. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I get really nervous when it comes to my music around people. I tend to do it when I'm by myself. Even in front of Mike, I don't do it that often.
Yeah, she'll just stop when I
My
come in the
dad-
room and look at me.
My dad was a killer musician. He could play anything. He could sing anything. And I'm just like, I'm not that. Like, I can't be as good as he was. And I feel like he passed away a few years back, and I feel like he's been really helping me though. Like, since he's passed away, like I feel like he's there with me when I'm trying to do music stuff. Like, he's like pushing me, encouraging me, and kind of like showing me what to do and stuff like that. But yeah, I get real stage fright a lot. Even though I was on stage all the time as a kid, but I always did like the backup stuff, like, in the background kind of thing. So I wasn't like that main character on stage. I do, I've always liked it
She
though.
was even on stage a little bit after we got married.
Yeah.
My daughters and her
were in a musical play. I did tons of musical plays when I grew up, but
when they were
like I said, I just never tried out for a main character. I always took a background character because I enjoy being on stage, but not the center of attention.
I would want to be the center of attention.
Yeah, I'd be a main.
You'd want to be a center of attention?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to come busting through the wall on something on
Who just came
have everyone
in?
like, oh, what's going on, Johnny?
It's Johnny. Can I have a moon pie, please?
Me too. I don't want one.
Me and my daughter were talking about you this morning, and we were talking about moon pies because I got a new Funko. It's a moon pie. And
So when we talk about
I
you,
was
we
like,
let you know.
yeah, so yeah, right. When we talk about you, we let you know. I just really need a moon pie right now. So
That's all right. We were talking about Dash yesterday, so
Oh,
if I'm talking about
really?
it, I'll let you know
yeah.
for sure.
No, we were just saying that. No, it was nice to have a co-host with us. So
Yeah.
it was a good aura in the room,
the live
in
on
the
Wednesday.
live.
Yep. I was supposed to have a video out yesterday because I didn't want to do 2 lives back to back because the last one I did was Wednesday and now today. I wanted an upload in between, but I realized that I missed an entire part, so I had to finish to go back and record it.
And I was like, oh, you missed a part? You want to save that for I can make one?
Yeah, then he went and made one of his
No,
videos.
so I went and I started to make my video. That's when I'm riding the snowmobile around, most recent one. And I lost half the footage because I went to go record on my GoPro after I tuned the carburetors. And for some reason, the GoPro just stopped recording that part of it driving perfectly fine, and then me pulling the recoil out and it not working and have to drag it back in with the 4-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
I missed all that, but I got halfway through making this video, about an hour or so in, and I hit a button and it just disappears.
Everything gone.
The whole thing. I had like music, all the background, all the cutting, all the swapping, all the going through the footage, and then it was like boop, boop,
gone.
And then Amber looked at me and she goes, "Oh, well, I guess you're not making one tonight." And I go, "Yes, I am." About 10:30 at night, I was like, "Oh, I'm done."
Finally, 8 hours later.
Yep. Like, I am done with that.
That's our internet. You know, sometimes it just goes out,
boom,
and then boom, your whole work is just gone. Like, so whenever I'm editing videos now, I try to go and save it every like couple minutes just to make sure that happens.
Yeah, I try to save it like little. Well, when the computer starts going, that's when I save.
Right.
I wait till it starts flicking out, but
I don't know. I saw it come down. I have to check it. But what do you guys use when you do you use like Windows or Apple?
We use Windows.
Media player or what? Movie Maker?
Filmora.
Okay. Yeah,
Windows
Control
Filmora,
S. That's your friend. Control S. Every time you do something, Control S. That saves it. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, Control S.
Well, I was typing too fast. I think I held down Control instead of Shift for the capital letters, and I hit something and it just wiped it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Control Z will bring it back.
Control N or something instead of Shift N.
Control N is new, so that starts a new thing. So if you hit Control Z, it'll undo whatever you just did.
Really? Well, that's good to know too.
Yeah, I bet I did hit Control N instead of Shift N for the capital, N on the whatever I was trying to write.
Yeah. Well, now that we know that, then maybe
now Control Z. But
what
yeah,
did
I
we
had my finger on Shift, but I must have Control on it.
Yeah.
Also, if you're on the web browser and you hit Control and you have multiple tabs open, you hold Control and then 1, 2, whatever, how many tabs you have open, it'll move them. Also, Windows and Tab will switch between your apps, and if you hit Windows E, it opens my computer.
Yep.
I used to crash computers in the computer lab with that.
Yeah, no, I'm terrible. I'm getting better with the computer now, but I just have never used it. Like, I'm good. I can get into systems. On the PlayStation 3, I can get into your main, dossier and stuff, and your data, and be able to mess with all that stuff. I can transfer data, from system to system. I've always been good with console, radios, and stuff. I just never played with computers. Never really got into them.
I just started learning them a few years ago, so I'm getting pretty good at, the regular basics. Took me a while to type. I was not good at typing.
But I can edit like a can quick. Yeah, that's how I type.
That's how he still types. That's how I was at first.
Yep.
But not anymore. But that's him 100%. It drives me nuts. I'm like, oh my god, just type.
Yeah, just like you need that Mario typing tutor game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't.
My big do I'm terrible at spelling, reading, and stuff, so I just don't do all that stuff. I use my phone as like a guide to make sure I'm doing everything right. I use the speaker on it. So
Alexa, find me herpes medication.
Right.
No.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like I think that's a lot of people now. They just like, how do I get to Walmart? And it's like finding a route to Walmart. Or as someone I'm looking at right now cannot live without her GPS on her phone. I'm like, go down there to the stop sign, take a right, take a left, and you're there. And then she's like, all right. And she looks up and then she finds it. And I'm like, I just told you how to get there.
Yeah, I have to use my GPS for everything.
Yeah, and before when we had bad like regular TomTom GPSs, she'd get lost with those. She's like, I can't find
turn right now. This is the field. This is the field. Turn right.
She's like, I'm lost. I'm like, how are you lost? You have a GPS. I don't know what it's telling me to do.
I like my phone GPS.
It makes me think of that old BBC skit from King Henry. Well, are you retarded? Maybe I am, but I have a GPS.
Yeah, and I asked her, I'd be like, well, where are you? I don't know where I am. I'm like, I'm on a phone at the house. Where I can't tell you how to get here. You don't even know where you're at. You have a GPS in your car. How do I find you? Ow!
There's a tree with the little happy face carved on it.
I gotta get something to eat. Move it.
That's wild. I was gonna say something. I totally just lost my train of thought.
That happens a lot with us.
I saw this transformer sitting there, and I had like a good direction to run with it, and I completely just whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking to make this. What is it? I think it's like $2 billion, $2.1 billion here today on this
Lottery.
game. So no, I'm gonna do the game in-game stock markets on the missions and make all that money
Oh,
in the
you
game.
just get it on later and play Mario Kart or Smash or something.
Yes, if I'm awake later and coherent and still gaming, hell yeah, that would be great. You probably murder me in Smash because I haven't played since the Wii. I played some against
I
my
don't think
son.
murder is the right word, but
He gets
I would
me.
definitely give you a fighting chance to start.
Yeah, well, he gets me about 10 or 12 times to my 1 or 2 to him.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff starts coming back after I'm playing, but he's whooping me so bad. I'm like, I don't know what the hell. He's just beating me up.
Switching chairs?
No,
Oh, I got to move. I was keeping it warm for you, sweetie.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's my cat.
Oh, your puppy.
I had to get some food.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think we're going to end up doing here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out what I want because, like, I got some points to redeem for Pizza Hut to get some, like, stuffed crust pizza and wings or something. Yeah, I don't know what we're. She's looking at me like, yes.
Ooh, I got a DiGiorno and a bunch of Kobe Jack cheese shredded. So.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound bad either, actually.
No, if you put a bunch
He
of
made
Kobe
some
Jack
really
shredded
good.
cheese on top of a stuffed crust DiGiorno, and you cook it just slightly under what it recommends from frozen. So if it says 17 minutes, you cook for 16
It's
minutes.
nice and gooey.
Yeah, then you cut it and you let it kind of crisp a little bit sitting out. Oh, it's great, and it's cheap.
And it's cheap.
And it's cheap.
Are you gonna do that?
I might.
Cheap and easy. That sounds like
I bought
good.
the 2-pack and saved the $2. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Hell yeah! Beaky's trying to get your sandwich. Creek Squad.
Creek Squad.
Oh, Creeper Squad.
That's what I'm gonna do after dinner. I'm gonna work on that guitar thing, and by Wednesday I'm gonna have it down. I gotta watch your intro so many times, and I'll just close my eyes and figure it out.
It's just that boom, 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 boom.
Our name is out.
Yeah.
You know what? I can even take Amber's audio and then like mute the rest of it, and then put her voice on the thing and just make it.
You could do that.
Yeah, we've always wanted to
That'd
have
be
a
cool.
custom-made intro song, so I mean that would be
It'd be a
great.
little too aggressive for you guys, though.
Nah, well, hey, you can figure one out for my channel because I need a
I'll
a
put it
song
on my
myself.
resellers of
But I'll
YouTube
probably just
album.
be like, flip that crap.
I like that idea.
Yes.
His name's Flippin' Mike.
Yeah.
Did you say trash to crap?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be trash to cash. Trash to cash. Yeah.
You got her laughing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike's a rocker over here.
Oh man, I used to sub in for vocals for a band when I was younger and stuff, and went to a lot of heavy metal, Slipknot.
Oh, he used to.
Yeah, type events.
Belinda was talking about she liked Insane Clown Posse or something.
That was me.
Oh, I think Linda liked it too. I don't know if that's just a woman thing or.
No, I mean I seen them in concert, but Vanilla Ice was there, and it was awesome. Vanilla Ice and Insane Clown Posse.
I can't hang with that.
Oh, Vanilla Ice is great, man. Such a great song, man.
I freaking love it.
Such a great song.
It's
Go
been years
Ninja, go Ninja, go.
but I love it.
Yeah, that's Go Ninja. That's the Ninja Turtle one. But
Yeah, that's the only one I
Ice
know.
Baby, man. That's all the way.
Thanks for
Ice
coming
Baby.
in, Paul.
I've never
I got
heard
my
the whole
son-
song.
I got my son into the old school Vanilla Ice and old MC Hammer riding around on a golf cart with a stereo bungee cord
Boombox, yeah.
with my Bluetooth set up on it, jamming Vanilla Ice, driving through the freaking campground at full speed, beer of the day with a beer in a hand and a bottle right at my foot. Just
People looking at you like,
Just jamming out. Well, it was great, man. They were loving it. People were like, yeah. Every time I go around, we were like, there you go. Yeah.
You gotta get me a souped up golf cart.
I know. I had one. I bought the golf cart for $200. I needed a clutch for it and spruce the motor up a little bit, so I put another $200 into the clutch. We drove it around for about 2 years or so. I put some naughty tires on it, gave it a paint job, CD player, neon lights, strobe lights, all sorts of stuff. I sold it for about $1,200 2 years later.
Jeff says, "Stop, collaborate,
And
and listen."
listen, ICE is back on a brand new mission. Something
Gets a hold of me tightly.
Oh,
I don't know the words.
I know them,
You
but
missed out. We're having a good time.
Okay, so these guys are ready to go to Amazon.
woohoo! These are ready for Amazon. About $15,
All right, you want to go ahead and
$15 a
take
piece.
it around that? You want to share
$15 a piece.
I gotta do some eBay.
Well, you're-
Now you gonna do some eBay ones? Has anyone seen this movie? I don't
Wait.
know if I want to watch it yet or
Let me
not.
see, are we sending those FBA?
Danny McBride in
It
Arizona.
doesn't look good. Arizona?
Yeah, with Danny McBride.
You seen it?
Are we sending these FBA?
No.
I think we can send those in. I thought the fees were low enough on them that we could send those in.
Let me see.
Ooh, what, the dollar store? Buy a bunch of car wash, Armor All car wash, $1 a bottle. These things go for like $6, $7. I love the small flips. I love the dollar bottle. Right here.
Don't lick it, River.
And it goes for $6 or $7. So that's not bad if you can turn $1. You buy a bunch of them.
Free money, baby.
Oh yeah.
What we got?
Trying to hit me?
I'm not trying to hit you. Calm down.
Okay, you gotta take over for a minute. I need
Go
break
get-
for a second.
Go get something to eat.
Yep, I gotta grab something to eat.
I'm just on Amazon. Why is that wrong? Is that not gonna come up? Why?
All right, so you want to get pizza? All right. I think I got to run pretty soon, everybody.
All right.
My tummy is rumbling, and she's
I
telling
know.
me. I'm watching you eating that sandwich, and I was like, hey, can I have some?
It was so good. All right.
But thanks for having me again. And Wednesday, I don't want to say anything because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'll be there. Amber and Mike are going to be there. And if you're not there, well, bless your heart.
Right. Because it's going to be amazing. All right. See you later.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Ooh, now it's just me big on the screen. All right. So I'm going to just do some listing right now. So I'll just be staring at the screen for a second. Trying to figure out some Amazon stuff. Why is that not coming up? That is weird. Why is it? Maybe, I don't know.
Because Dad might be sleeping.
He might go to sleep. I have no idea. Are you gonna make pizza?
Yes.
You gotta have food while you're listing. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a phantom, jump up stage and watch me jump like a candle dance.
Oh yeah, you got it now?
No, it was wrong. But if there's anyone else out there who would like to join us, and
I put the link out a couple times, so if
Yep.
anybody wants to come up, come on up.
come up and join us and
Give
Chit-chat,
Mike
give us-
somebody to talk to.
give us some suggestions or tell us how your sales are going and what's your plans for 2022.
So I'm having issues with this dog one for some reason. I don't know what is going on with it. It's not showing up. Weird. I'll give it time. Maybe it's just being slow. Maybe Amazon is just being slow today. I can't get the dog one to come up, and it kept giving me like an error.
That's not.
So I don't know what is going on with that.
What's going on, Mr. puppies.
I don't
And
know.
y'all dogs need to move your butts. Oh, you're playing Undertale, Bibbers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get these guys a treat.
Weird. Whoa, weird.
Ice, Furby.
Oh, you're at your real job.
What's that?
Jeff says I would, but I'm at my real job.
Oh.
What a bummer.
Yep.
It's cray.
I like my fake job.
If that's what you want to call it.
I'll get a real job when my fake
No,
job stops
I call
paying
it-
the bills.
No, I call my fun job because I really do enjoy working on the things and riding them. I get a chance to work on a lot of different things I probably wouldn't be able to, or ride or own a lot of different things I wouldn't ever been able to afford to own if I wasn't so crafty at fixing them and scavenging them,
Right.
however you want to put it. Because I can't complain. I've pulled cars out of for free that I've driven out of the property I was given it from. And I gave it to my brother for his wedding present. Well, he turned around and sold it.
What?
The car I gave Dave for his wedding present.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
They turned around and sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an old Buick something. It's a box style 4-door. And it had really low. It only had 28,000 factory miles, but it sat outside, so it hadn't been started in 20 years. Just that and other. Well, I got it all cleaned out and ready to go, running. Drove it out of the place that someone gave it to me. Gave it to him for his wedding present. It didn't last him less than a month, and he had sold it already. And got the cash for it.
That's cray.
Yep. That's kind of what happens. What you laughing at, Raider?
Papyrus.
So I have to find out what's going on with that listing because for some reason it's not showing up.
That's not cool. What the heck, people? Let me get my...
If they don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Yes! And most of them found me both. That's how I snagged this one.
Mm-hmm. Handsome and handy.
Yeah, she was so happy that she was never going to have to unclog a drain again or change a tire or jumpstart a car or anything. So she's like, I never really needed to go anywhere. If I needed something, he just fixed it for me.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very, very true.
So what I make up for my, being a man, stupid decisions sometimes that were never, yeah. I make up for in romantic food gestures and stuff all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He makes me enough food to make it worth it. So.
No, and I make sure I brush her hair all the time, keep her looking beautiful.
He does brush my hair.
Make sure I compliment her, because you guys out there gotta compliment your ladies. You don't compliment your ladies, there's someone out there who will.
Right.
And that goes for you girls out there too.
I will compliment your ladies.
It goes for you girls out there too. Us men, we need, some. Even if we're ugly, lie.
Oh boy. So if you're just coming in, I am doing some listing on Amazon. Mike's playing video games.
I'm playing a video game.
Yeah.
I was playing a
also
video
playing
game last night, and I just didn't stop playing it. Amber woke up this morning. If you haven't heard this yet, and you probably haven't, you'd be like, yeah, we already know. I have not really slept. She got up about 6-something in the morning to a picture of me sitting out in this recliner on her 55-inch screen about 4 feet away from it.
Does anybody really care about the size though?
Well, it does make a difference because if you're sitting that close for that long, it's like you get into a trance. Like
I see where you were going with that now.
You can't trance out on a 20-inch screen. It's nothing special. We need a new TV, that's for sure. Like buttons on the side stop working, dogs ate the remote. And we got TVs downstairs in the basement, but I want to go bigger.
Right.
Next TV we get is going to be a 70-inch plus for the living room.
Right. So sorry if I can't see your comments or anything right now. If you just come in,
She's a little busy working.
I will check in a moment.
I took yesterday night just to pretty much.
Well, technically you are working.
Yeah, I'm still on the clock.
Because he's got stuff going on with
snowmobile sales.
Yep,
so. And I have people coming through today, tomorrow, and Monday, but I don't think it'll be here Monday still.
I highly doubt it.
It might be, but it might be just because I'm going to hold out for my asking price, which is only $1,600 on a $2,400, $2,500 snowmobile.
Right.
Is what pretty much going market if I wanted to hold on to it, and press my luck and get the value out of it. But I give someone a good deal, and I didn't pay nowhere near that for it. But when I got it, it didn't run.
Right.
And that's what I like to do. Trash to cash, baby.
All right. So these are going FBM.
Okay. So these are FBM. So we'll send these out.
No,
they will.
Yeah, no, we. I thought you meant like
Yeah.
the FBA.
Yeah, I'm saying, so we will send them.
No, those are going FBM.
Okay. But we're still going to make a few bucks a piece on them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right, like $4 or $5 or something a piece.
For sure. I just don't know what's going on with those downs.
Well, I try it again later or something, move on to something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to look it up later. And
yep, that's what I like to do, is if it's not working right for me, move on to something else, come back to it.
Jeff says, I have ADHD and can get lost in a game for months.
Yep.
See, I haven't played a PlayStation for so long, for a long period of time, just on my own to see. Oh,
Excuse me.
sorry, I thought that was my phone. I just stole Nevaeh's screen. She's playing, and oh yeah, see, I looked away from my phone for this whole time we've been on, and I got 5 more messages from people
for the snow
trying to come pick this thing up.
How many we have of those? 4? Correct?
Of
It was
dogs?
just the 4. No, of the Armor All.
Oh yeah, the 4 Armor Alls.
Yeah. And we're gonna fulfill those ourselves.
It is still available. What time would you like to come take a look at it?
Take a look at it. He said, "Take a look
Yeah,
at
well,
it."
it said take anyways. Yeah, see, I haven't slept, so well, I kind of slept for an hour or so, a couple hours, maybe 2.
It was like 3.
Okay, so that guy said something. Okay, who the heck are you?
Oh, there it is. It showed up now. It just took.
Yeah, let's give it a little bit.
Yeah, it's there. Okay, because we're gonna send those all in FBA. So I just was confused why it wasn't coming up. So for those of you that are still hanging here with us and have been, I really appreciate it.
Yes, you guys are pretty awesome.
I think we're going to be doing this every Saturday. Because we are not doing the SNL lives anymore with Mile High Hustlers. Not for anything, not for any bad reason or anything like that. They just wanted to do a show kind of just for their channel specifically. And I was like, that's cool, because we all need our watch hours and we're all trying to make that money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't, that's great. And then I can have them on as guests and we can go on their show for guests to be a guest. So it'll work out. So yeah, I think we're going to kind of turn our Saturday lives into like a listing thing. And we might add some trivia or some kind of reseller topics at some point, but we'll definitely be doing lives every Saturday and every Wednesday for the You Might Be a Reseller If. So Wednesday and Saturdays for sure we will be live, and we're going to do this every week, and that's like part of my goal for 2022, just because lives really do help with watch time and or just with hours in general. So that's just kind of a goal that we have for this year, is to make sure that we have at least 2 days of lives this year. and stick to it. Because we used to do lives all the time, every Sunday, 2:00, every Sunday. We did that forever, and it was really fun. So I'm gonna try to stick to the schedule.
Okay.
Somebody's coming to pick up the snowmobile. Woo!
Well, I'm trying to get your conversation off of here.
Well, you should have waited till I was done talking. Yes, making that money today. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Why don't you just delete it and redo it?
That's what I'm doing, but I'm typing in her address so I don't have to use the voice text on it.
Gotcha. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't want to put our address all up on the
Not trying to.
the YouTube live.
You know, but I had your whole like paragraph spiel because it wouldn't stop recording.
I bet.
Just give me a 20-minute heads up so I can get ready and go outside.
All right. Well, Mike's got a snowmobile sale, it looks like.
Oh yeah, someone's coming by to check it out.
We'll see what happens.
He said he just looked at a sled in Hasbro. Be willing to drive past Verona on my way home. About an hour and a half, question mark. I said, gave him the address, give me a 20-minute heads up, blah, blah, blah.
For sure. Cool. All right, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. Wish him luck. This guy takes it.
Yep, one out the door.
Get
and
that money
another one ready
today.
to sell very shortly, too. So hopefully I can sell a couple, 2, 3 in a month.
You.
Make 2, 3 big sales in 1 month. That'll make up.
That's gonna do it.
That'll make a good,
It's gonna
profit this month.
put us where we need to be at.
Yep.
Go into 2022
The right way.
Yeah. It's gonna make some serious profit and lots of leftovers for us, hopefully too.
Yes.
We have big property tax that we pay for every year in January, so
Yep.
you know.
Yep. Big dollar time.
I love our house. Won't ever leave it. I mean, someone would have to at least offer me $500,000 for it.
Well, it's more than that.
It's worth more than that.
Because we're already at 480
So,
or something, so they'd have to at
but
least go like
the
900
property
grand or
tax
something.
and what we have to pay on it it's a little bit up there, and so we have to be making those big sales so that we have that money for that. We pay every 6 months. But I love it here, and yeah.
Yep, I do too. They would not want to sell.
Hello. Why am I saying hello? I meant to say that is great and good news. What I was actually thinking, which totally just threw me off, is the name change. Did you literally just do that now, or did you have that earlier? Return of Cajun Roots Reseller. That's new.
I thought that was different.
That is different. Was that like that earlier? I just noticed it now, but it like totally threw me off. That's why I said hello, because I was like reading it like, wait, that's a new name. That's really cool. I like it. Return of Cajun Roots Reseller. Johnny, if you want to come up and chat with us, the link is there.
Come on in. I'd like to hear how things been going for Johnny.
For sure.
Even though he does have a live every day. In the morning,
like multiple lives a week.
Well, I know he's got them every day in the morning.
Yeah. I try to say hi in the mornings. But I'm usually like either just waking up or we're just heading out the door.
Yep, I catch it in the car sometimes when we drop off the kids. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Whoops.
I might not say anything, but I do catch it.
Watch my video I put on this channel and why and what happened. Oh. I don't ever get the notifications for this one. I always have to go and actually like look for you. And I'm like, oh, he did post a new video. So for some reason, I'm not getting the notifications. So maybe I'll like unsubscribe and then resubscribe, or like unnotify it and then re-notify it and see if that makes a difference.
If YouTube update, you have to click on the bell again.
I didn't even turn the oven on. I just put the timer on.
Are you kidding me? So this whole time the pizza was supposed to be cooking? And
it was supposed to be preheating for the pizza, but it was just a timer I set. As I said, I'm working on limited sleep
on
here.
My Facebook group. Okay, yeah, I will definitely go in there and check that out. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now just so I can put it in my watch later. I don't forget.
Sandy Shores Airfield. Check it out. Apologies. I'll come into your ear when I get a hold of you. Oh, what are you buying at the gun shop? I'm not buying anything. I need a sniper.
I can't even find it now.
They say they support local
What the
business.
heck?
Well, we're about to
I'll go to
find
my
out that's
subscriptions and find it that way. Or send me the link in Instagram. Well, it's not popping up.
Melvin, how you feel about brand dinner? That's the rifle I need. That's the chestnut.
Okay, so you made your other one.
And a suppressor.
Wait, no, is this just your live channel that you're on right now? Return. Okay, so this was. Okay, because I see your other one. Just says Cajun Roots Reseller.
Get that look off your face.
So is this
I know you
the
saw
live
this
channel
guy,
then?
He ain't got 3 brain cells.
Oh, it's a new one. Hi, Robert. Okay, cool. Johnny's gonna come on.
Woohoo!
Okay, I was so confused.
Johnny!
We are looking to buy a place, and seeing the tax difference to just be out of Dane County is really eye-opening.
Yeah, Dane County, that's what we're in,
Yeah.
and it is up there.
It is.
It
Our property
super
tax
high.
is super high. But we have a plan this year to,
Manage everything going into
because we don't want to just be able to pay our bills and just be able to order Pizza Hut. We want to be able to take our kids on, we want to go to Hawaii and the Bahamas, and we are not at that point yet. So that's what we're working on. Johnny! Turn the video game off. I can't hear him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. It is in the
Okay.
video. Friday, yesterday's live.
Krieger, be quiet.
Back up to Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday, I had somebody come on live on my morning show.
Hold on. My dogs are going off. I want to hear what you're saying. Guys, be quiet. It was just the UPS guy.
Oh, did he come up here?
No, he just drove by.
Oh, they don't like the UPS guy.
They don't like the mailman or the UPS guy.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Wednesday, morning show, I had a guest come on, and I had my hand on the removal quickly in case. You have that gut feeling about something?
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about shipping and invoicing, and that was our topic. Well, the gentleman that comes on, I wouldn't let him on right away because his screen name, that what you see below the name and the 3 dots in the StreamYard were not matching.
Yeah.
So I told him, type something in the chat so I know who you are. Well,
Right.
Of course he did. Well, he came on talking nicely, talking about he works for UPS. And so I asked the next question about, the prices and are they raising their prices again? Are they going down? Are they adjusting their prices? He said, I don't know. He said, because I only move things or only move stuff. That was his reply. He said, so I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm going to leave you with this: gay porn. So the minute he said that, I removed him. But because he was on the panel, you can see his avatar.
Yeah.
So I immediately went to my channel, put it on private, took it from public to private. When the show ended and he came back up, I went on ahead and blurred his avatar.
Right.
It was very explicit.
wow.
Nudity.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
yesterday's live, I had some trolls come in. And I know they were trolls because they had their little avatar. You couldn't make out what it is because it's so small in the chat.
Yeah.
But Jennifer and several in the chat were reporting them and deleting them, even though they were just saying hello in the chat or hi to all, was mainly their comments.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm over here saying, well, I'm not going to highlight it. And I was like, oh, shit, I have it highlighted. And it was very explicit nudity on the avatar.
Oh, wow.
Well, they kept going on, and I stopped highlighting names, and I immediately went to that one yesterday. Again, pulled it from public to private, and I was going to start working on it after the show and blurring out all those.
Right.
Well, I'm working on it, and I have two separate screens, and I'm working on the one with the blurring, and I had to wait for it to come up and render all the way before I can get into it. All of a sudden, I had a blank screen. Then I looked at my email on this monitor. My email popped up with from YouTube, and that's what I posted in my Facebook group, that it told me that my channel had been terminated because of nudity and explicit sexual content.
Oh my God.
Yeah, from the trolls in my chat.
I am so sorry.
So I immediately, when I got that email, and in the email, I was able to go in and appeal it. Now, mind you, during the show, I even wrote down where to go in the video, what timestamp it started, and about where it ended. So I can go in the video and blur those avatars out.
Right.
I couldn't get to it because they deleted and terminated. Now, the bad thing about that is there's a good side and a bad side. People can still go watch my videos on the pre-recorded channel and my cooking channel.
Right.
But because it's my business, it is with my business email, I cannot go in and do anything with those videos right now because it's tied in with that same email. But it's appealed. So I just have to wait and find out. They told me it would take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. But again,
Oh my gosh.
it's a holiday weekend, so I don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
So I was ready to give up. I was like, I'm tired of this bullshit. It's too much.
Right.
So I thought about it, prayed about it, and this morning I woke up and said, you know what? I have my bingo channel. I can turn on and do another video and do my videos on that. Once I get to 50 subs, I can go live.
Right.
So therefore, I can still do my live shows during the week. I can still do my bingo. I can still do my auctions until further notice of the other channel.
Right.
So guess what? I'm already almost 100 subs today. My first video has over 119 views on the video I put out today of what happened. And I want other people to see this because I don't want this to happen to them.
Right.
So.
Oh my gosh.
When and if I do get my channel back, I will not be highlighting comments anymore in my chats when it comes to that.
For sure. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's terrible, Johnny.
Yeah.
I really hope they get
all
it
that
back
hard work
to
I put into that.
Yeah, no,
because he was recently monetized, a couple months ago. I mean, all that time he spent making up that channel, being monetized.
It took me 2 years, 3 months, and 3 hours to get monetized.
Yeah, that is just insane.
It was taken from me in less than, after the show ended, within 15 minutes, they wiped out my whole channel because of it. Because it was repeated reports of that same problem.
Right.
Yeah. That is just
when I did the channel, and I already got over 50 subs this morning, I just went on ahead and did a video and let everybody know what happened.
Right. I'm still looking for it. If anything, just send me the link.
For this channel?
Yeah, I can't get it. I can't find it. I can't get it to come up yet.
Because I just did one video already?
Right. That's why I'm thinking I can't get it to show up yet. Or what's the title of the video even? Maybe I can get it that way.
Hold on, I'm gonna get it to you right now.
Okay.
That
is terrible.
That is just.
Oh, that made my heart drop. I'm at
98 subs.
98?
Yeah, but I just.
Me and Mike are gonna get you to 100 right now. Mike's I'll send the link to him.
All right. And here's my channel link.
What's that?
I'm gonna put my channel link in first, because my video's there.
Okay.
I just can't customize my channel yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't customize the URL yet.
Rocky Mountain Rita, hello. Thanks for coming in. Marie.
There's my link. There's my link. That's the link to the channel.
Okay, there it goes. I didn't see it right away. All right.
And here is my link to the video. And the title of it is
over there, and I put the video in my watch later so I can go watch that too. That's just terrible.
Yeah, that all happened yesterday.
Wow.
How bad does your life have to be to get satisfaction about trying to mess with somebody else's?
Right.
That's a good question.
What the heck? Like that's terrible.
Yeah. I try to promote everybody's positivity. I don't try to exploit anybody negatively, and that's the way it should be, because I think if you're a positive person, you look for the positive. It's these people out there trying to mess with someone because they don't got it.
Right.
And that's the thing about it, like today and this all happened yesterday. I didn't really want to go in the chats because I was really pissed off.
Yeah, I bet.
Sad and angry.
Yeah.
But I was in one chat yesterday where they kept talking about it, and it's like, I got to get out of here. You know, I'm crying more and more because, you know, all the great comments I had. And then
Right.
I went on with Cody and did the same thing. You know, it was like, it was hard. It is hard when you
Wow.
work that hard and help so many people. And then this happens and they treat you like dirt, you know?
Yeah. That's
And I put in my appeal. I said the thing about it was at that timestamp, it was all people coming in, the trolls coming in with these type of avatars. That's why I put in this video. That should be some way that they can turn around and get that stopped.
yeah.
You know, that's why, because like I said, you can look at all my videos, even the one on Wednesday when I blurted out, I had no marks, no strikes, no nothing on that video because I immediately did that and changed it from public to private.
Right.
And that
And I did
shouldn't
the
be an
same thing
approved screenshot, like an approved profile picture either.
No,
Right.
because they had different. Yeah, you don't know because there was so many different people coming in at one time.
Right. That's crazy.
And the thing I don't understand is when everybody reports it as a porn, because that's what it was. It was porn avatars.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if when we report it, does it get reported to as it being me on my channel, or is it the person in the chat? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's what happened.
Yeah. That's.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know
Now
either.
I
It's
got
like,
more questions in my
it's
mind.
like now you think, do you even report these people? Because
Right,
is it
because
just
evidently they
affecting
reported
you?
me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because if you didn't report it, then if someone didn't report it, then when it got
Maybe.
brought up.
Yeah, maybe you'd still have the channel.
But
Yeah.
then you're supposed to report it, but they're supposed to actually kind of control what content gets put out on their profile pictures, aren't
But
they?
not only that, when somebody in the chat, like a mod, is reporting that channel as pornographic, because that's what it was when they're avatars, shouldn't it be against that person, not the channel?
Not you, yeah, because you didn't tell them to come. You're not,
Correct.
And that's the way I've always seen it, is that it's to that person, because if somebody wanted to specifically report you, it would have to be to your channel, not to that
Correct.
person.
Well, like Maria said, for me, that's, I mean, now I got all these questions, you know, because this happened. And I'm thinking,
Right.
all of us did report them. Now I got questions. If I get my channel back, will I lose my subs? Because everybody's lost my subs from me. You know,
Really?
who I was sub to, you lost me as a sub.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
they took the channel.
yeah.
And disappeared.
Yeah, I suppose.
So if I get my channel
Wow.
back, does that all come back? Do I still,
Right.
do I have to reapply for the AdSense because I already was approved? And
Right.
I was getting money every month. And I
Right.
still had money pending for this month. So I got all these questions now.
Yeah.
What if when it comes back? Will I get it all back where I was? My watch,
Wow.
everything. So yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot. It's like a train wreck because that's my business.
Right.
That's how you make your livelihood.
Right.
That's
And if
what
you're
I'm
making
saying.
money from
Yeah.
doing this, like, that's income.
But to me,
now.
that's my gratification for everybody helping me. I don't need nobody to send me like super chats and stuff, and they do it. But for me, I'm grateful that they're coming to my channel. They're watching those ads. That's where I'm getting my money from. So I don't mind helping for free.
Right.
I do that a lot. Even after my shows, I'm helping behind the scenes.
Right.
And that's what I don't understand. Why is somebody so hateful, has that much time on their hands to do that to somebody?
Right.
Regardless if it's me or anybody else. Now, I've been hearing that other channels are having that same issue, but they're getting their channels back. But the point about it is now I got to fight for it after what all I've done. I have no marks against me.
Yeah.
After almost, 2.5 years?
Right.
It's like the justice system. Like,
yeah.
You can be accused whatever, they can take you in on all bogus charges, but then you have to fight to prove that you didn't do it. It's
exactly.
It's
terrible.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like treating me like I'm guilty before I was proven, because you weren't the one. That's not your screen, your face picture, or your profile picture.
But my point is, on my lives, I had nothing to do with nudity, sexual content. It wasn't part of my video. It was part of somebody in my chat.
Right.
Yeah, it was part of their content, not yours.
Yeah.
But someone else's content is what's offending people.
Yeah, and then they had some people that was putting things in there that was just like, hello Jennifer, hello all, whatever. So, and then everybody knew they wasn't monetized, or they wasn't wrenched because it was coming in gray.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't nobody that has been in my chat before.
Right. Right.
No, that's just insane. That's
Hello,
just
Lauren P.
terrible. I'm
Thanks
so
for coming
sorry
in.
that happened, Johnny.
Yeah. So that's what I've been dealing with since yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
but you are right though.
I hope it comes out in your favor.
Yeah,
I really do.
That's why you see Return of Cajun Roots Root Cellar on my title, because that's what I did with my other channel, because it has to be in a different email.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so that's why once I had over 50 subscribers, I was going to go live. I said, no, let me just do it pre-recorded. It's a lot quicker. I won't get as emotional in the live than I would as a pre-recorded.
Right.
You know, I think you handle it very professionally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really hard to, you know, go through something like that and not lash out in anger. So, I mean, that just shows great character on your
I'm
end.
trying.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, there's a lot of people I would like to just go tell off, but I just smile.
Yeah.
You know, or just, you know, if I don't get upset with buyers or anything, I just go, okay,
Right.
have a nice day.
Exactly.
You know, you think I'm BS or this or that, that's fine. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yep.
It's not worth the confrontation.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
not.
just makes you look really bad too if
Yeah.
you drop down that level. But no, it's just terrible that people have to do that. That's the
Yep.
It's like you really don't have anything better to do in your life than to try messing with other
For
people.
somebody else.
Exactly.
Out. Like, what are you, like a young kid? I mean, I can't imagine anyone with adult mentality doing anything like that.
I can just imagine as someone who doesn't really have much of a life that just sits on the computer, you know.
Well, there's a lot of theories of people that would, and I can't prove this, but there's just so many things being said out there.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and then the system should be fixing it instead of punishing people who are being victimized by it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you're an actual victim because of this, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're being treated like, you know, the perpetrator.
Yep.
Yeah, and Johnny is like complete opposite
Yeah.
of that. He
Yeah.
is the person
If you've ever seen any of his videos before, you would know. Like, follow the guy for a
the
little while.
person in our community who helps people like every freaking day. Like,
Yep. Well, I have somebody right now that wants to run. Somebody told me to reach out to someone who does petitions like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see what happens. I reached out to that person to see.
Yeah, well, whatever we have to do, try to get the word out there to help support it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I did post it on the Facebook group, and I've been updating it on the Facebook group even when I did my new channel today.
But your content should speak for itself. There's no reason that you should. It should speak for itself. Look at my content. What did I do wrong?
Exactly. Plus, on my lives, you won't see no marks on any of my videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
even when the one happened Wednesday, I pulled it immediately. I blurred it out, and I still didn't get no marks on it because of that.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as you were able, it was brought to your attention. It was out of there.
Yeah.
Maria, thanks for coming in.
Hello, Maria.
We're just chatting, working, and playing video games.
Yep, I'm playing video games. Playing video games, making a pizza.
Yep.
But I'm still working.
How's that pizza coming?
It's in the oven, but in about 30 minutes or so, I got to put my boots or shoes on and jacket on and
head out to go sell a snowmobile.
Head out to the shop.
That's gonna be awesome for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite time of the year is when he sells stuff like that, because that's the big flip. That's big money.
Mm-hmm.
Big dollars right there, that's for sure.
Right. Yep, it's my little seed investments paying off.
Yep, for sure. Is it burnt yet? It probably is.
Nope, it's not. I'll just put it.
That's what they make time
No, it's because he's so tired that when he went out there to go start it,
I put on the timer instead of the oven.
The preheat. So it's taking extra time.
I turned the timer on instead of
the oven.
Yes,
I hit 102 subscribers already today.
Woohoo!
121 views on that video.
Nice.
That's awesome.
In the first 4 hours.
Yes. No, you get them right back. It's just,
It's gonna be a lot of more. It's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah.
Do you see what Do you see what your daughter says?
What'd she say?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Dad, you make me noodles, please. Yes. I will.
With exhaustion. Yes.
Yes. I'm exhausted, but I will.
Yes, I will.
Nevaeh, you're probably gonna have to wait though. Well, unless you want to do it now.
I'll end up doing it now. Okay. Let me finish this mission and then I'll go.
He's in the middle of a video game. Hold on.
Let me get to the save point. And then I'll make it. By the time pizza's done, I'll start her noodles.
Me and my daughter both do not like to cook. So the boys in the house do that for us.
Oh, really?
Yes, we both basically hate it. We don't like to cook. We don't have patience for it. And y'all
the eaters and they're the cookers.
Yes. Well, she's actually a picky eater. She doesn't eat very much, but yeah, she does not. She's like me. She will starve before she gets up and cooks, and I'm the same way. But I love when people make me food because yeah, I will just max on it. Yep. Yeah, gender norms. Yeah. Take that, gender norms, she says. Yes, because yeah, you don't usually hear, that the men are the cookers, but my son actually enjoys it. He likes to make stuff, and Mike's always been the cook. So, but I think that's what made me lazy about it though, is because he will do it and he's good at it. And like if he really doesn't want to, I'll like throw something in the oven. I'm good with oven stuff because I just have to put it in the oven and then boom, it's done. So, but yeah, no, I can't stand cooking. I've tried to force myself. I've tried to teach myself, and I just can't stand it.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know you do. I have tried so many times just because I'm like, oh, this looks amazing. I'm watching somebody make something, and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. I want to do that. Nope. Once it actually comes down to actually doing it, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been on here for almost 2.5 hours. So, what are you thinking? Eat some pizza and finish listing and call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta sell that
That sounds
snowmobile.
like a
Yeah, I know
plan.
you're gonna go up. Huh?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for coming and chatting with us, Johnny. I
Yes.
hope everything works out for you.
I know.
I'll
It should.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm keep my fingers crossed for you, prayers for you, and keep checking in on you and make sure see how everything goes for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We will see you. I'll have another video out Monday. All right. See you later. You gonna say bye,
Later.
Mike?
See you guys later. Bye, Johnny. Bye,
Peace
everybody.
out.